The air crackles with tension. Watch out for that enemy ambush. What's your plan to get through this tough spot?
Well, that's what Michael Jackson used to say back in the day. He doesn't say that anymore. Alexa, set the timer for 84 minutes.
84-minute timer started.
She's a champ. Thanks, pal. Alexa, the problem is I don't know how to stop her from thinking I'm done talking to her. Anyway, the point is, welcome to the show. Welcome to Gabbin' and Games. Good to have you here for Friday, rolling into the weekend. It is Friday the 12th.
Hey there, David. Sounds like you're kicking off Gabbin' Games for Friday. Though I'm getting some mixed signals about whether you're done talking or just getting...
Yeah, I'm done talking, Alexa. Thank you, buddy.
For whatever gaming adventures you've got brewing.
All right.
What's on the agenda today?
Nothing. I'm doing the show. I'll talk to you later. Bye, Alexa.
Have an awesome show, David. Break a leg out there. Or at least break some high scores.
Okay. All right, here we go. Welcome to the show. Welcome to the greatest goddamn show on the internet. Here we go. I apologize being a little bit late today. I'm late because you want to know this. You want to hear this. I can't go into details, but I was on a phone call because I've been thinking about figuring out how to get a... Hang on. God damn it. I was on a phone call with some industry folks, and I was thinking about how to get a certain game maybe I want to do off the ground, and I was calling some people that I know and just like, hey, what do you think about this and stuff? And so I apologize for the delay, but it was a good call, educational call, got a lot of good information. I don't know if I'm ever going to make a game again, but it was a nice catch up, and we'll see what happens. Anyway, welcome to the show. That's why I'm late. I apologize. It's nice to see everybody. We will be talking about the Game Awards a little bit. Not a lot. It's been talked to death, but I do want to say a couple things. We'll be going over that on today's show. We'll be talking a little bit about Terminator 2D No Fate that just came out. I don't, no, KP, Jaffe making games again. Probably not. But, you never know. I'm dipping some toes into some places. That sounds filthy. We'll see. Anyway, hey, Toads Professional Gaming, nice to see you. So, but what we're going to do, we got some stuff to talk about. If you don't know how the show works, the first hour of the show is available for everyone to watch for free. You don't have to be a member. If you want to hang out on the second half of the show where we, a little more casual, we're going to play some games today. I think we're going to play, what are we going to play? We'll probably play the Pragmata demo from Capcom that dropped last night. We might play a little Neon Inferno to kind of scratch the itch that I was hoping Terminator 2D would scratch, but alas, not so much. A couple really cool demos. We'll figure something out. Maybe we'll play some Dispatch. We'll see. I did see Victor Lucas has Naomi on his stream right now. Yeah, I was watching a little bit of that, PK. But yeah, let's just jump into it. But like I said, if you wanna hang out for the whole show, it'll cost you $2.99 a month. You can see all the shows. You can see them live or video on demand immediately. And obviously, we have all of our other tiers, including tomorrow, Breakfast with Jaffe. That kicks off at 11 a.m. If you're a Calypso Culture above, that will be on the Discord. We're also going to do an interview next week with Mike Arkin, who is the producer of and one of the designer minds on Die Hard Trilogy for PS1. I'll be playing that next week during the streams and then in prep for that. So if you want to come and talk to him about Die Hard and his career, he'll be a guest on the Saturday show that is members only. Okay. All right. Oh, I also want to tell you one more thing. Before we get into it. Holiday Horror Movie number 2 is in the bank. We have a Holiday Horror Festival coming up over on the Discord. Everyone can watch it. But we have 2 movies so far. If we're hoping to get to $100 in super chats today, that'll get us into 3 movies. We have not spun the wheel. We have not spun the wheel for the second movie because we made the money last night watching the Game Awards. So let's do that at the top of the show. The first movie coming up for the Holiday Game Awards is going to be Santa Claus Conquers the Martians. We are now going to find what the second movie is going to be. Here we go. So here's the wheel. We will go to the wheel. And let's see what comes up, baby. Here we go. Let me shuffle them. It's between Silent Night, Deadly Night, 1984's version, Gremlins, A Christmas Horror Story, Black Christmas, 1974, Christmas Evil, Terrifier 3, Krampus are the ones on the wheel for this spin. Here we go. And this is going to be, if you are interested, for every $5 super chat, you can put a movie on the wheel. It has to be horror and it has to be holiday themed. Here we go. Boo, 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 boo. Let's see what comes up first, my friends. There it goes. Where will it stop? I don't know. We'll find out together. I kind of want Gremlins or Terrifier. Silent Night, Deadly Night. There we go. All right, there we go. Silent Night, Deadly Night is the second movie on the Gabbin and Games Holiday Horror Festival coming up this Sunday starting at 11 o'clock. Santa Claus Conquers the Martians, and now Silent Night, Deadly Night, which is, many people say it is the first slasher film ever made. I've never seen it. It came out in 1984, caused riots, not riots, but it caused protest in front of theaters. They pulled it out of the theater after only a couple of days, and you could only watch it on home video. There is a remake coming out, I think, to theaters this weekend or next weekend. It's supposed to be pretty decent, I think. But Silent Night, Deadly Night is our second film for the festival. If we want a third one up there, these are not problems to have, pal. All you got to do is toss in some ducats and we're off to the goddamn races. But right now, yes, be a member, buy a membership, do a super chat, like, subscribe, all the stuff you know. Let's get to the show, goddammit. Terminator 2 No Fate sitting at a 78 Metacritic. I bought it this morning. I was very hungover because we did the Game Awards last night and I got super-duper high. And I don't do marijuana much anymore. I used to do it a lot when I was doing Madhouse, but I haven't probably been high in 2 months, and edibles hit hard, and I took a full edible, and I haven't even watched the footage from last night from the Game Awards. After it was live. So I don't know if it was a good show. I don't know if there's going to be a lot of fun stuff to edit from it, or it was a fucking nightmare and it's like, Jaffe, fucking bury that, never show it to anybody because you were a fucking fool. I have no clue. But anyway, a little hungover, but I woke up not so hungover that I didn't rush to Steam and go, ooh, Terminator 2 No Fate is out. And I've been looking forward to this. This is the 2D 90s inspired kind of Contra meets Terminator, which how could you go wrong? How could you fucking go wrong? But they kind of did. Not a bad game. Not a bad game. I got a refund though. I played it for 25 minutes and I wrote to Steam and I said, can I get my money back? They said, sure. They're pretty good about that. It's nothing is wrong with it. Nothing in the world was wrong with it. It was totally capable, functional. It just, compared to other games out there like Iron Meat and just, like I said, we're going to be playing Neon Inferno today. It just was so very basic and so very, like, it kind of felt like a THQ, a really well-made THQ game from the 90s, like an arcade game. And even if you look at something like Marvel Cosmic Invasion, which is great, Marvel Cosmic Invasion is pretty basic too, and certainly if you love the IP, you're going to love it more. But at least there's kind of a bit of a meta with leveling up the characters and unlocks and secrets. And Terminator just, felt very, if you can get it for like $9 and you're just looking for something to pass the time, you'll be happy. Or if you're a hardcore, fan of the franchise, you'll be happy. But I would not spend what they're charging for it. In fact, I didn't. So, but let me know if you disagree. But it's out today. If you like it, cool. But we will be playing some similar, but in my opinion, better games on the second half of this stream. Tech Protect, you're a fucking moron. I'm literally in the kitchen. Tech lives here. He's dating my daughter. He and I used to work on Madhouse. Now he's back at the LCU full time. And he just dropped 5 memberships, which I appreciate, Tech, but we literally were just standing in the kitchen celebrating your success today on your show, where you got you made like over $700 on that fucking show, and now you're just spending it. Don't fucking spend it. Save your fucking money, motherfucker. But that said, thank you, Tech. We appreciate it. All you other guys, though, I don't give a fuck what you do with your money as long as you give it to me. Send it now, baby. Send it now. Thank you, Tech. Who's the new producer? Oh, we don't have a producer anymore. I'm just like, fuck it. Yeah, Tech is drunk. That's true. Tech's drunk right now. He is on a show, Danny Sullivan, called Lolcow Crips over on the Keemstar Network. Here in Europe, it's basically 30 minutes past midnight. So good night. First and last question before I go. Which was the game you missed from TGA or thought would be there but wasn't? I honestly, Battrall, and thank you for the support and thank you for hanging out with us. I honestly was surprised and disappointed that there was, maybe I'm missing something. Maybe I forget, but I don't really remember any real Sony first party announcements being there. Obviously, Soros was there. They talked about it. I think it's now coming out in April. I'm very excited for that game. I loved Returnal and everything I hated about Returnal, which was meaningful because it kept me from completing it, seems like it's been fixed in Soros. So I am super duper into the role. I cannot wait. But I was kind of expecting, there was nothing, right? There was no Wolverine. There was no Intergalactic. Corey's game wasn't there. There wasn't even any Helldivers DLC. It felt like these guys were just absolutely didn't even care to show up, and which is fine. But, again, I don't know what's going on over there, but put some fucking games out, boys. What is happening over there? So I'm a little frustrated with that. I was bummed about that. But, and then I also saw today that Xbox in January 26th, is probably going to have a pretty big showcase on the 26th. And they said they're going to have so much to show that they have to pull stuff because there's so much coming out next year. So I don't know what's going on. But I was bummed about that. Ghetto God says there was some anime-looking PS5 exclusive. Well, there was the thing that they're doing with J.J. Abrams, what's called 4... something or whatever. I did not think that looked very good. Now, again, it could be a brilliant game to play, but I didn't watch it and go, holy cow, that, my friends, looks awesome. I was like, so we'll talk about it. I do want to, again, say, Tech, don't be a fucking moron, but here we go. First, let me be clear. Let me be clear. Let me get some thanks that are in order here. We got our good friend Human Missile Crisis. You'll think it's fun. It's a funny name. It's the name of his band. They play Neil Diamond cover songs while dressing as the characters from the 80s hit show Bosom Buddies. They're on their way up. Top of the pops, top of the charts. Human Missile Crisis has donated 10 gift memberships, and we very much goddamn appreciate it. Thank you for that, Human Missile Crisis. I'm not even going to go through all the names because there's so many goddamn names that you have allowed to come into the fold. Thank you, buddy. And then Tech Protect being the goddamn, he's so fucking drunk. All the money you just made, you're donating to me. You know that, right? What is he doing? Get the fuck away from me, you fucking weirdo. Dude, is that your dick? It's really small feeling. What is this?
How's it going, chat? I may be intoxicated, but...
No, you're definitely intoxicated.
I love you, Jaffe.
I love you too.
Thank you for
thank
you for giving me the family I never had. It was fantastic. You've always been a great.
Is this past tense?
Well, it's being fantastic. I loved your show. I've been a subscriber for a long time. You're a great content creator. You deserve a little Christmas present.
Okay.
I think the chat's going to show you some love today.
Okay.
I've never had a father figure in life, and I know that's not so sad if I can say on live stream.
It's not sad. It's just your breath smells like a wino from Turkey who hasn't taken a shower.
It's tequila. You're a fantastic guy. I'm sure the chat will show you the love that you deserve. You're a great dad, and you've been fantastic to me, and I'm happy that I've been able to help you out with the stream so far.
Me too.
But you deserve your flowers, and you deserve a Christmas present. So here we are. I made a little bit of money from Keemstar, and I'm sending it back to
back to Jaffe.
Where it was earned.
What will Brantley say to that?
She supported my stream today.
Oh, good for her. Good for her. Well, whatever.
Love you, Jaffe.
All right, buddy.
Today.
I know. I'm proud of you. Good job, buddy. All right. We'll see you soon. We're going to do a show now. Thanks, bud. Tech is plastered. He's totally fucking plastered. You goddamn right. Totally right. I'm going to... Oh, shut up, Morgan. You know what? It's a... Listen. Let's be clear. Okay? Let me be clear to all of you people watching this goddamn show right now, however many of them you are. We're doing the goddamn Game Awards last night. And I'm looking at I'm pretty excited because we got like 100 people, 120 people watching. I'm like, that's fucking cool. And somebody says, go look at Colin's stream. The LSM boys had like 5,000 people watching. 5,000 people watching. So here's my point to you, Morgan. There are plenty of people out there that will give you a proper professional show. The only reason you would come to this channel is because you like the freewheeling, free form, free association, free Mandela stylings of the show. And sometimes we have guests drop by. It's like Mr. Rogers when, Mr. Green Jeans, or that was Captain Kangaroo. Mr. Rogers had Mr. Feely come by from time to time. And, that's how that works. So anyway, what's going on? Anyway, yes, Terminator 2. Jaffe, when you get fired by Keemstar, it was one of the funniest things I've seen in a while. It was hilarious. And it was so dumb. Because I was totally like, yeah, man, I'm enjoying doing Madhouse over here. And it was just the dumbest thing to fire somebody over that I was just like, oh, okay, whatever, man. I didn't even understand it, but I'm like, okay, well, it's his show. He can do what he wants. Danny Sullivan, you were hopping back and forth. I understand. Mutant Mo says, shut the fuck up, Izzy. I don't know. Oh, you mean Morgan? Yeah. All right, here we go. Terminator 2, do what you want with it. I do want to let you know, Jojo D, our very own, put up some nice little AI today. He says, Jaffe, there's some great gift ideas in the Gabbin and Games store, including this hat. People ask me about this hat all the time. If you go down below, there's the link to the merch. You can get the hat there. Look at her. Look at her. I can't play it because it's copyright. Hang on. Look, I think she's... I don't know what the prompt was, Jojo D, but I appreciate it very much. She looks like one of those kids from the Mean Girls movie. And then here's a little cat with the Jaffe tumbler, which you can also get. What are you talking about? What are you talking about? How can you not want a Jaffe tumbler and a Sweet Tooth Killer Creamery hat? Don't be a fucking moron. Okay. I heard if you gift 100 gift memberships to your viewers, YouTube gives you 1,000 views. I didn't know that, but that sounds maybe cool. How the heck did I get a free membership when I wasn't even watching? Who knows, Benji? Sweet deal. Appreciate it. Jaffe on Jaffe. Here I come. You goddamn right. By the way, if you are a member at the new tier, the $2.99 tier, coming a week from yesterday, you'll be able to watch. People were going, where's the Game Awards stream? That's currently running right now for Cult Calypso, Calypso's Cult and Higher. It'll be ready for the other members in a week. Okay. JSD, thank you for the super chat. He says, Jaffe, do you have more than one plaid shirt or do we need to super chat you more? This is not a shirt. This is my dead dad's robe. And I found it in the move, you see. So it's the same robe I wear, but it's a robe. So I only wash it like every couple of 4 or 5 days. But the shirts are all clean. The shirts are all clean. Thank you, JSD. Oh, JSD, that's 2 movies if you want. JSD has put $10 on the wheel. That means you can put 2 movies on the wheel as well if you want, sir, for Sunday's horror holiday festival, movie festival. Appreciate it. So let us know if you want to put something on there. And then One Pump Man says, if it makes you feel any better, you were 3rd in my YouTube recap. Last Stand Media was 5th. I don't feel competitive with those guys. Did he die in it? No, he did not. But if he died on Halloween, which I think was kind of cool. But yeah, it's a robe. No, look, man, there are people on YouTube I compete with. I don't look at the Last Stand Media. I mean, they are competition, I suppose. But I like those guys. I want success for them. Don't get me wrong. I wouldn't mind if they spread a little of it my way. 5,000 people watching you stream. What must that be like? I didn't watch the awards either, says Toads. Just looked at a list this morning. Watched a couple of reveals. The only thing I genuinely liked was Tomb Raider. I'm looking forward to that as well, but there's 2 of them, right? There's the remaster, remake, whatever, which is called something Atlantis. And then there's the actual new one. And yeah, I think it's cool. I think it looks good. I mean, from what they showed, hard to tell how much they showed was actual gameplay. At least it was hard for me to tell. But I was happy with that reveal. JSD says, thank you. Now I feel like an asshole. Well, but the point is, now you got 5 movies. Thank you so much for that super chat, JSD. We appreciate it. You got 5 motion picture shows. No, you got 3 motion picture shows you can put on the wheel now, or you can put the same one. If you don't feel like you're going to, okay, Anna, Evil Dead 2. Evil Dead 2 is not a holiday movie. It's got to be a holiday horror movie, buddy. Sorry, champ. No, Evil Dead 2 is not set at Christmas, is it? As long as it's set at Christmas, it counts. Or any kind of, December holiday. John Barnvetto says, I only knew you did YouTube because you went on Colin's show years ago. Yeah, that's true. Thank you, buddy. Street Fighter did look cool. Yeah. Again, I don't even give a fuck because people shit on everything. I thought Street Fighter looked cool. I thought it was neat looking. I didn't realize that was kind of movie footage. I'm like, it's awesome. And then did you see the guy who the producer of Mortal Kombat, because I thought it was a fun joke. If you didn't watch it, it was the Street Fighter guys going, all the cast came out on stage, Roman Reigns, Cody Rhodes, is his name, Momoa came out. It was great. And one of the guys is like, hey, the Mortal Kombat cast is here too for Mortal Kombat 2. He's like, just kidding. And it was funny, and then the producer of Street Fighter or Mortal Kombat's like, I don't have to knock other people down to get ahead. It's like, dude, he was joking. He was fucking joking. It was great. It was great. One of the Gremlins films, maybe both are set at Christmas, but certainly the first one. The flute guy was there playing all kinds of weird appliances that he just picked up off the ground and turned into flutes. It was delightful. I do remember that. Morgan says, I had 15 updates and reveals I liked at the Game Awards. I can't think of why people disliked it. Well, I didn't say I disliked it, did I? I thought it was fine. I don't think it was a very good episode. I mean, or show, I thought it was, it was okay. It wasn't very surprising. Nothing really all that unexpected happened. There were some good reveals though. We'll look at those in just a second, but I'm not walking around going it was crap. I don't think it was. It was fine. My biggest problem with that show is it clearly, it kind of feels so desperate to be like an award show that a lot of my generation grew up with, like the Oscars, that it feels just dated. It's like, why are you guys constantly just chasing after this dead format? You guys could do so many more interesting things, but it does well. People love it. Great. It looks like it's going to be intentionally hammy and cringe to a meme movie, says Mutmo. You mean Street Fighter? I don't think so, but I could be wrong. Oh my God, Ace. As you get older, you become such a whiny bitch of a dog. I'm doing something. I know you want to go out, but I'm busy. I love you. The door is shut, and he's sitting at the door going, come here. Come here, you fuck. You want me to open the door for you? I love you, buddy. I love you with all my heart. Good old dog right there, boys. That's a good old fucking dog right there. Let me let him out. I'll be right back. Come on. Come on. I can't say no to you. Go. Go. Come on. Get out of here. Get out of here. Take a walk, you loser. And I guarantee you he's going to want to come right back in here in 20 seconds. All right. Anyway. JSD, I hate to say it. Now, the good news for you, JSD, is now you've got 4 movies you can put on the wheel. So you're ruling the roost right now. But I can't let Evil Dead 2 slide. It's not a Christmas movie. It's a jolly movie. It's either got to be, ideally, it's horror themed or holiday themed, but it can just be set at Christmas and be horror. I don't give a shit. Now, I want to see the new Street Fighter. It looks good. Tell Ace he's lucky he's not in Canada. It's so cold and dark right now, it feels like I'm in outer space. Oh, are you on the East Coast over there? Hello, Sense Logic. Okay. I'm not having a Hassan moment. I'm not going to hurt my fucking dog. I love my dog, but he, all right, let's see what else we got. What else we got going on? We'll come back to that because that's a fun story. But think about this, by the way. I'm not that I stopped playing Arc Raiders for this reason, but I was also kind of apprehensive because of all the asshole players. They revealed today, here's the headline coming from PC Gamer, your bloodlust does have consequences in Arc Raiders. As a dev confirms, quote, we do analyze behavior and match accordingly. So I guess if you are the kind of person, that likes to just sort of shoot innocent raiders who aren't bothering you, it'll know. And it won't match you it will try not to match you with people who haven't done that. So that's another reason. Plus it's snowing on the 16th. They're going to add snow. I don't know if it's going to add gameplay, but they'll probably add a little backpack bling. And yes, I care. If I can go on a mission and get like a little snowman for my fucking backpack, I'll fucking jump back in. I'm a goddamn whore for that game. JSD says, it's got to be Gremlins. That Krampus movie was not good. I thought it was pretty good. Terrifier 3 would be too nuts. You got it. So you want Gremlins on the wheel 4 times, JSD. Is that correct? Is that what you're saying? If you do, let me know. We'll pop it up there. But I think that's pretty good that they do aggression-based matchmaking. Players have noticed for quite some time where those who don't engage in PvP get put in chill lobbies, whereas players who shoot on sight get placed in super aggressive lobbies. I have not noticed that, but I'm glad that, because you're always going to get some assholes in there. But I'm glad to know that at least they're trying to find some kind of balance there. And if you haven't played the game, I highly recommend it. It should have been up for... Game of the Year, honestly. I'm not saying it should have won, but that game is transformative and it's important. And the fact that it came out when it did is another reason why even though I understand why they do these awards, when they do, because it's marketing, I'm almost certain that you'll see Arc Raiders up for Game of the Year at the DICE Awards and at the GDC Awards, because it probably, out of all the games, that will be the one that's remembered the most. What even won last? I don't even remember already. What won? Oh, Expedition 33. I'm sure it will be thought of as a delightful classic RPG, but I do not think it's going to be as transformative as Arc Raiders. They don't realize the mistake they're making, says Galler. This guy, they're sending a message to the market and the industry that you don't need resources to make a game of the year and then cry about layoffs. Well, hey, that's not a mistake. Frankly, I frankly am quite suspicious of the rumor that says 10 million is what they spent to make that game. It wasn't, even if it was made like in Eastern Europe where you can get work for pennies on the dollar. This was not a $10 million game. How did you do that? I don't know how it's possible. But I think Gallardian, I think that's a good thing to say, hey, there is a very meaningfully sized audience out there that don't need all the shit. I mean, if you really were to step back and look at a 30,000 foot view of game design in AAA right now and choices that get made in AAA, I think that a lot of it is just on autopilot at this point. A lot of it is simply on the idea that this is just how it's done. And this was successful doing it, so we have to do that. And it just starts adding and adding and adding. So I actually think that the Expedition story, whether it was 10 million or 50 million, is actually a great message to send. Human Missile Crisis drops something. I don't know what CA is, so I don't know if that's enough to get on the wheel. I don't know what country that is. He says, if you ever want to run some Arc Raiders, I'm literally on every day for 5 to 10 hours, and we'll be off work the next 3 weeks. Let's go. I'll play some Arc Raiders. I'll reinstall it. I can't do it this weekend, but I'll start playing next week. Because what is it, the 16th? Is that a Monday when the snow starts? I'll start in the snow. Thank you for that. And let me know what that is, how many movies that gets on the wheel, or any movies. I don't know what the CA is. Is that Canada? JSD, thank you, buddy. He has ascended. He has crossed the Rainbow Bridge. No, that's not where you go. He's crossed the bridge where you get the briefcase to learn about Xenu, and now he's gone clear. Thank you, JSD. We hope we'll see you this tomorrow, Breakfast for Jaffe, and at all of our future member events. We appreciate it very, very much. Okay, so Human Missile Crisis. Okay, so JSD, did JSD say he wanted Gremlins? Is that what we're doing? We're putting 4 Gremlins on the wheel? And then, if that's the case, let me make a new wheel. All right, so switch wheel. All right, here we go. This is how the sausage is made, boys. Gremlins 4 times. And then what do you want 4 times? Anna, was JSD 4 or 5 times? But Human Missile Crisis, I think, is 4? Wait a minute. Let me make sure I'm looking at this right. JSD might have 5. I don't fucking know anymore. 1, 2... He has 4. One Pump Man has 1. Has One Pump Man told us what he wants yet? And then Human has 4. Okay. So Gremlins. Oh, JSD, you want to drink on it? We don't know yet. Okay. JSD also says now he has 5 because he says can't do God of War tier because you used a Z. The only reason I used a Z on the God of War tier, just so you know, is because YouTube won't let me change what's currently the properly spelled Gods of War because it's their dumb rules. So blame Google. And I'm moving all those people over to Patreon. So that's the only reason it's a Z right now. It'll eventually change to an S when I cancel the properly spelled tier, but I can't do that right now. I have to wait for YouTube to approve it. Okay. Okay, so I am waiting, by the way. I don't want to derail the show too much, but I want to let you know that JSD has 5 movies and One Punch has 1 and Human has 4. So let me know what you want to put on the wheel. Again, this is the movie marathon coming up this weekend at 11 o'clock. Okay. So let's look at real quick. Oh, by the way, we are not right now because I've already derailed it enough. We are going to do the giveaway of the fan votes, the $20 gift card. That'll be a little bit later. But for now, I want to look at what games were revealed last night and just briefly have a bit of a talk to see what we thought. Will Half-Life happen? I don't think so. Oh my God, dude. Okay. Holy shit, the Lodge will fucking make you want to fucking jump off a cliff, but okay. Krampus, that's a good one. Scrooged, that's not horror, but it's kind of horror because it's the Christmas Carol. Scrooged, great movie though. What is Violent Night? Is that Deadly Night? Silent Night, is that different? Is that different than Silent Night, Deadly Night? Violent Night? And then the Lodge. The Lodge is, oh my God, I'm going to need to take double Zoloft that day if that hits. Okay. If the Lodge doesn't suck, the Lodge is great. It's just really fucking depressing, and it's not like a fun, festive horror movie. It's a really dark movie about horror and sexual assault, and it's it's not even like, what was the horror movie we watched that Bunny recommended that I loved from France? It was the one about they tortured that girl until she reached transcendence, and it was so good, but it was so brutal. That was at least like, okay, I kind of get what this is, and it's really fascinating. Martyrs, I think is what it was called, but no, The Lodge is good, but it's a dark little thing. Okay, while we're waiting though, we got one from JSD. We still need 5 from JSD, and we need 1 more from Human Missile Crisis, and we are almost halfway there to spin the wheel a third time. But let me know what Violent Night is as well. Okay, let's talk about the games that were revealed last night, just briefly, because I mean it's been talked to death. But Star Wars: Fate of the Old Republic. I mean, we don't know anything about the game. I frankly don't even know who the developer is. I'm sure they've announced it, but and I know Casey Hudson as a director, I'm sure is a lot to get excited about. But a lot of it's going to depend on who he's working with to actually, express his vision and the team's vision. But this, the trailer looked pretty fucking good. By the way, ATM, yes, we'll exchange The Lodge for ATM, which is a horror movie thriller set at Christmas. Thank you, buddy. I know Zoloft doesn't work that way. I'm just teasing, but I am saying it is pretty fucking depressing. All right, somebody keep an eye out for JSD when he's done drinking. He can tell us what he wants. I don't know what Violent Night is, Human Missile Crisis. That's why I'm asking. He says, I guess Violent Night is more action than horror. It can. What is it? Is it literally just called Violent Night? It's not Silent Night, Deadly Night? I'm mad about the last game reveal. Nobody's asking for another free-to-play hero shooter, says Eddie T. Oh, yeah. You're goddamn right. I don't understand it. Again, I mean, I understand it if they went to Keighley. Oh, the David Harbour thing. That movie's fucking awesome. Yeah, that movie's fucking awesome. That's perfect. One Punt Man wants The Holiday. No, I love The Holiday. And you do have a movie you can put on the wheel. But you ain't putting The Holiday because it's not a goddamn horror film. It's not even a thriller. The only weird part about that movie that's strange is, good and goddamn well, Kate Winslet ain't fucking Jack Black in that motion picture show. But no, you can't have The Holiday or Love Actually, but those are pretty good. Okay, so so the only thing we have missing is no, we got it. ATM, Violent Night, Scrooged, and Krampus. Understood. What do you mean, why not? Because it's a holiday horror fest. It's a horror thing. You got to have, give me some juice, baby. But we'll talk about that Eddie T in a minute. We'll get to that last one when it comes up. Look, the trailer for the Divinity game and the preamble that was live in the theater, I thought was fantastic. I've never played any of the Divinity games. I wonder what do you get? What do you get for? Let's see what Divinity 2 costs right now. I'm not going to play it on stream, but I will play it. Okay, so the developer's cut, I guess, is the one you want. Is that right? Came out a while ago, but it's got to be great, right? So I'm excited for this. It's kind of opened my mind to this franchise. Ooh, The Shining, that's great. You tell me you want Shining on all 5. But yeah, I'm super excited for this because I only really I was aware of it, but I've really discovered it with last night's show. And so now I'm just like, holy cow. Yeah, it was the pigs eating vomit. That's the one. But yeah, so I'm totally down. That's exciting. I like seeing that. I don't know what the gameplay is, but this game, I first got excited because I like the visual style. Chickenfoot. But this is also Bruce Straley's new studio. And he had a quote that came out today that said, you know, I just don't know if I could work at a place like Naughty Dog anymore because it's like you have to give so much and you spend the next 8 years after you make one game just remastering it because the tech has already passed the first game by. And so it seems like he's in a happy place making this. I don't know really what the game is, but I think the art style is cool. I like the fact that they talked about this companion character to the old lady who I think is looking for Tweety Bird. I think it's that lady from that show, from the Warner Brothers, or Netflix now, but or Paramount, is basically apparently he has 3 phases where he's kind of curious and then he's silly and there's something else, and it's really about their relationship. I'm interested. That sounds pretty fucking cool. My antenna's up for that. Resident Evil Requiem, I was already, you already had me. You had me at hello, Capcom. I'm excited. What are you talking about? Of course, I don't give a shit. I have no complaints. I don't care if someone, Leon looks older. I don't care. He's not real, and even if he was, I don't care. He's got the back kick. He's a cool character when it comes to his mechanics. I don't really give a shit about the lore. I'm excited for this, so I like seeing that. That was great. I did not think the trailer for Exodus was anywhere near as good as the previous trailer for Exodus. This, if I wasn't already kind of sort of excited because of the previous trailer, I wouldn't have had any thoughts on this at all. I thought this was a really uninteresting trailer. Control Resonant, I have been convinced now to go back and play the original Control because I didn't really like the Alan Wake games, and I'm like, this looks kind of slow-paced or whatever, but I didn't think this was a great trailer for Control Resonant, but it did make me want to look at the first one. This game's interesting. Yakuza creator, Gang of Dragon. I loved the trailer. I don't really care for the Yakuza games, so if this plays like just a Yakuza game with a different name, probably not for me, but trailer was great. The Tomb Raider, what they showed of the Tomb Raider stuff, both of them, if it wasn't for Lara Croft, it would just be it again. If it wasn't for the brand, you'd go, whatever, it's fine, right? The fact that it's Lara Croft returning, classic Lara Croft looking for the most part, and I love Lara Croft, I'm super fucking in. But I wasn't like, oh my God, that trailer's amazing. Stephen Hawkins, thank you for 44 months of the Diet Soda Soldiers. He says, OG Black Christmas. That movie is damn nuts. By the way, bought T2. It's for retro gamers like me still sick with food poisoning. Might not be here for long. Oh, I heard you shit the bed literally. This guy shit the bed literally last night. I played T2 this morning and I returned it. I didn't like it as much as some of the other games I'm going to show you later today. It's not Laura, it's Lara. I don't fucking know what her name is. It's the girl it's Lara Croft. Fuck you. It legit took me 3 playthroughs of Control for it to click, says Human Missile. But on my 3rd playthrough, I finished it and absolutely loved everything about it. I keep falling off and getting lost in the oldest house. I don't know what that means, but yeah, no, I'm going to go back. I've tried it once and I just wasn't in the headspace for it. So I'll try it again. Okay. But we'll see on this one, but I'm sure it'll be great. It's Lara Croft. I like all those. Lenny Kravitz as a Bond villain is stupid. That's the first misstep I've seen. I'm not saying it's going to hurt the game. If it's well written and nothing wrong with Lenny Kravitz, it'll be fine. but I don't think Lenny Kravitz really has the cachet. It's not like Johnny Silverhand with Keanu. And instead it's like, okay, Lenny Kravitz, he's a name, I suppose, but it's not like he carries much mystique that's already loaded with him. Like if you would have gotten, even though I don't think they should have done this because they've done it in the movies, I think, but if you got like someone like Christoph Waltz, or if you pulled Jack Nicholson out of retirement or something like that, I would go, okay, that's a cool get, but I don't think you really need this, honestly. But, fine, whatever. Doesn't matter to me. I'm still excited to play it. The Oldest House is the name where the game takes place. Gotcha. Okay. Anna G, thank you for the super chat, buddy. We appreciate it very fucking much. What I don't understand is, don't you want to put a movie on the wheel, my pal? Ricky Martin DLC incoming? At least Ricky Martin would be an interesting choice. Tom Hanks would be an interesting choice, KP. It's very easy to get lost in control. The map is the worst part. Okay, well, I'll try it and see. Oh, I know, Ravnos. Good to see you again, buddy. I know Twitter's a raging dumpster fire. Yes, says Steven, I literally shit the bed today, and I just did it again 20 minutes ago, laying on towels over here. Listen to me. When I had vertigo, I vomited in the bed. And I there's a soundbite for this in the Discord. I literally vomited in the bed, and I was so sick, I didn't care. I laid in it. I'm like, man, I guess my head's going in the vomit, because that's how bad that vertigo was, man. Lenny Kravitz says Ravnos has been in 55 things. I'm not knocking Lenny Kravitz. I'm just saying I don't really, that's a paycheck. That's at least $500,000 probably. I don't imagine he's getting any back in. He's not like that big of a guy, but I just, unless the writer's like unless the writer, if this is the video game version of Tarantino, when people were like, what do you mean you're hiring John Travolta for Pulp Fiction? He's yesterday's news. And then he's like, no, my vision, it fits. And he was right. Okay, sure. But otherwise, I don't know why you would want to hire this guy. I'd rather have Phil Collins. Okay, so you want Terrifier 3. Terrifier 3 is what Miss Anna wants. I get it, but he's just not some rock star, says Ravnos. They tossed to a role. Yeah, I know, but that's sort of what he's known for. Most people know him for a couple of songs and his daughter. Okay, let me go back to the wheel for Miss Anna. Anna wants Terrifier 3. And then we're still waiting for our good friend JSD. Okay. What else did they have? I don't remember this one. No Law, the next game from a team behind The Ascent, is a cyberpunk FPS. You guys will have to indulge me. Do you mind if I watch this trailer again? Because I don't fucking remember this goddamn thing. Well, M Machine, what's up, good sir? It's nice to see you. Thank you for the super chat. We appreciate it. We are almost halfway to our goal today, boys. Let's get the super chats in. Now, you may say, well, Jeffy, why do I care about your super chat goal? Because on Sunday, we are having the first annual Gabbin and Games Holiday Horror Festival. We're showing at least 2, probably 3 or 4 horror movies that are holiday themed. And I'll have some little surprises in there for you. Don't be a fucking baby. Pony up. Jeff, you're going to talk about id Software unionizing. Send me a link. I'll look at it. Okay. Okay. No Law. Let's see what the hell this is all about. YouTube. I apologize. I don't mean to watch trailers necessarily, but I don't remember this one. No Law game trailer. Let's see what this is. 20 hours ago. Here we go, boys. Here we go.
Port Desire, a city that don't.
Hang on, let me put it on the screen so all this stuff's not in the way. Yeah, I mean, I watched the Game Awards last night, but I was quite high, and so there's a very good chance I don't remember half the fuck we saw. But I remember a lot. I don't remember this, but here we go.
Port Desire. A city that don't belong to anyone, but everyone wants a piece. No laws, no oversight. Just the jungle creeping back in. Both the vines and the people. The mayor stepped in where the government couldn't. Said the city needed order, and they'd be the ones to bring it. Keeping the peace on their terms. I walked away from it all. Kept my hands in dirt instead of blood. But desire is a fickle mistress. The city won't let me go.
Maybe the reason I don't remember this is it looks super generic.
Forget my name.
What is that? Are they gonna go gameplay?
I asked for nothing, and they still came and took everything. The mayors and anyone that stands in my way. Every last one of them.
So stealth?
They're gonna learn something real simple.
Oh, maybe not. Cool. All right. I like it. I'm very simple. I like it.
You reap what you sow.
No law. All right, I'm in. Crafting, all right, that's from... So here's what I'll say. The guys that made the Ascent, if you don't know, there was a mod that came out for the Ascent, and this is before we got Cyberpunk. And Ascent was that beautiful isometric, came out on Game Pass day one, Cyberpunk RPG. As a game, it was fine. But it was fucking gorgeous and dripping in ambiance. And a mod came out that let you actually do it in first person. And it was, the graphics pretty much held up, which is, you know, if you haven't, I'll show you the Ascent real quick. Yeah, I hear you. The Ascent gameplay. Look at this. It holds up pretty well when they go into first person. You know, there it is. So if you... In fact, let's see. The Ascent gameplay, first person. Here's IGN showing people. Okay, let's see. So it wasn't playable, but you could move through it in real time. And it, you know, for a game that wasn't designed to be seen from this view, that's pretty fucking good. So I'm super excited. I'm super excited. Dude, I was so blitzed last night. I absolutely was. 100%. 100%. All right, No Law looks good. Listen to this, my friends. Machine has dropped $10 and says, can I get 2 on the wheel for a Christmas horror story starring William Shatner? You goddamn right you can. Thank you, buddy, for that. We appreciate that support. A Christmas horror story. And I really will say, hang on, a Christmas... I may also do next week Jaffe's Cringe Fest, by the way. Thank you, Machine. We appreciate that very, very much. There are 2 cringe movies, by the way. We'll get back to the games, I promise. I'm all over the place. This is why you love me. You love me, don't you? Wink, wink, wink. There's 2 movies. I talk about one all the time, which is, let's see, this one. Kirk Cameron... Saving Christmas. I'm not going to bother you with the trailer. This is the cringiest goddamn piece of shit I've ever seen in my goddamn life. It is delightfully fun to watch and go, I'm so glad I'm not Kirk Cameron. So I'm thinking we'll do a cringe fest before Christmas as well with this movie. And then this movie just came out on Apple TV. Corey Feldman versus the World. With unprecedented access, the wild documentary film embeds with Corey Feldman as he mounts a surreal rock tour with a band of lingerie-clad angels. The tour goes horribly awry. What was there any other way? Forcing Feldman to confront his long-held allegations about Hollywood abuse and his darkest secrets. And I hate Corey Feldman, but this will be one of the films in Cringe Fest as well. So this and Kirk Cameron, and we'll just feel better about ourselves, you know. So it's going to be great. I didn't take down yesterday's video. Yesterday's video from last night is actually up right now for Calypso Cult members and Cult Calypso members, both. It's confusing. And it'll be up for Diet Soda Soldiers in a week from yesterday. Okay, one more on the spinner for a Christmas horror film. You got it, pal. We'll come back to the thing in a second. But let's pop that on the wheel for you. It's going to take 2 more years on the wheel to set you straight. A Christmas... Christmas horror story. And then, from our good friend Robbie Suave, Jack Frost from 1997, not the Michael Keaton movie. Oh, yeah, this is the one where the snowman fucks the woman in the shower. You goddamn right. Jack Frost. That's a good one. Jack Frost. We are less than 30% away from getting our 3rd motion picture on the wheel. Think about that. Think about that. You guys are terribly generous with your ducats, and I appreciate it. Okay, let us move on. But I didn't take that video down. Just 30 days of night count? I don't think so. I'd love to give it to you, but no. Let's go back to the Game Awards. Where were we? Soros delayed till April. I don't give a fuck. I am in. Super excited for this. This game caught me unawares and by surprise. Now, Godslayer's asking, Jaffe, what was the best thing for you at the Game Awards? I don't know if this was the best thing. The Bradley the Badger. But at first I was just like, it looks kind of cute. I like the design of the little Bradley Badger character. And then it turns out he's going through lots of video games. It's kind of like, every level. I mean, games have done this before, but if you haven't seen the trailer and if you want me to show it, let me know in the chat. I'll put it up. But it really, somebody said, I saw somebody write that there was more love for the game industry in this trailer than there was at the entire show last night. So I don't know if this was my favorite thing, Godslayer, but one of my top 3 for sure. Star Wars Galactic Racers. Yeah, okay. I'm excited. It's from the guys at Criterion. I was a little old for pod racing. I didn't really get into the game. But it looks like it could be a great deal of fun. So I'm looking forward to that. Mega Man. Okay. I'm not a huge Mega Man guy. So I'm excited because I know it's a long dormant franchise that a lot of hardcore fans have been wanting. It looks like obviously they're giving them exactly what they want. They're not calling it Mega Man 12. And I don't know enough about Mega Man to say, is this, of course, Ace is barking at the door. I told you. I don't know enough about Mega Man to say that the title they gave it, which is Mega Man Dual Override, is that a remaster or is that like a semi-sequel or is this actually 12? I have no fucking clue. But that's what they showed. Then they showed a bunch of other small stuff. Pragmata, which we'll play the demo today. They also showed, John Carpenter's Toxic Commando, I thought, looked as fun as it always has, but who knows? I don't think 4 Loop looks very good. That's the J.J. Abrams Sony collab. It could be great. But just based on the trailer, I thought it was relatively, meh, whatever. And then they showed this game, which I think I was too high to remember. So if you'll indulge me in a minute, I want to play this trailer as well. This is Ontos from the guys who made Sora and I think the first Amnesia. So we'll check it out. The final reveal, though, yes, was, again, look, man, if they ended up paying Keeley a lot of money, which I'm sure they did, and said, we want to be the last game and we'll triple what you're asking, cool. But it really backfired on them because what they showed was, really kind of stupid. Most people, I saw a really mean tweet. It's called High Guard, right? I saw a really mean tweet where the guy said, I hope you guys file for bankruptcy in advance because, and it's coming out in January, so they probably want to get a lot of eyes on it soon and all that. But you know, because it's going to bomb. And I thought that was pretty mean, but whatever. But that said, though, I think it's easy to understand why somebody would watch this trailer and go, yeah, not only is this probably going to bomb, but why the fuck is this your closing thing? But they had the money, and, you know, if I was a game developer that had a good game and it was going to go second to last, I'm like, I ain't paying triple the rate, so fine, they can have it. It don't taste bad. It doesn't look like a terrible game. It just looks like been there, done that 1,000 fucking times. And you have to imagine the teams knows it, and they're like, look, this is what they would fund. And the marketing guys know we probably missed the boat. We got too late to the party, but fuck it. The game's done. Maybe it plays well. Maybe it'll, you know, you never know. You got to give things a chance. I think it's free to play. It is free to play. So, you know, I'll try it. Why not? But yeah, it was a very, it may not be an underwhelming game, but it was underwhelming in its lack of vision, ambition, freshness, uniqueness. And I don't know anybody who woke up today going, dude, we're less than 2 months away from High Guard. I'm so excited. I'm like, no. JSD, I'm still a little confused by JSD. He says, let's lock this down. I know he's drinking. He says, give me another Evil Dead in the slot, then let Anna G pick another. First off, buddy, thank you for that incredibly generous money bag super chat. You, sir, are going to make me feel like Vivian in Pretty Woman when Richard Gere picked her up. Appreciate it, buddy. Thank you so much for that generosity. I don't think you understand how money works. A, because you're spending a lot of it here. And B, because for every $5 you get a pick on the wheel, which means you get more than two. But let's do this. Let's let you start a new wheel. Because we don't have any of JSD's movies. He has not given us any movies yet. We're still waiting. So I'm going to defer to Anna. When she says JSD is ready, you tell me what it is. But for now, thank you, JSD. We have made it over the threshold. So we're going to spin this wheel for movie number 3. Your movies will go on wheel number 4. And you have 5. What is 50? 5 into 50. You have 10 slots. You have 10 slots to put on that new wheel. But here we go. This is movie number 3. Number 1 is Santa Claus Conquers the Martians. Number 2 is Silent Night, Deadly Night. The third film, which you'll also get a very rare exclusive Discord sticker that you can put by your name, that you can only get if you attend all of the films in the film festival. The third film is going to be at the first annual Gabbin and Games Holiday Horror Festival starting at 11 a.m. this Sunday is, here we go. 8 I don't even know what the fuck that is. I know it's set at Christmas. It's not, you know, I'm not going to lie, I don't lie to you guys. I'm a little disappointed. I was hoping we'd get a Christmas horror story, but it's ATM is the third movie. There we go. All right. Now we're on to wheel number 4. We might not get up to 5 movies. You never know. We'll start a new wheel. And right now there's 10 slots waiting to be filled by Mr. JSD. Okay. Where are we going? Let me see. Exodus was much better than High Guard. The earlier Exodus trailer, I would agree. I didn't really lose my shit over last night's Exodus trailer. I didn't think that was very, very good. But, you know, your mileage will vary. Okay. All right. Here we go. This is the only other trailer I'm going to show you because I was too high to remember it because I'm a fan of this developer. This is Ontos. What did you guys think about this? Let's watch it real quick, then we'll talk.
Please, over here. Come, talk to me first. I can explain what's going on.
What is existence, really? Surely a question without an answer. Your father thought he knew, and it inspired him to grant wishes.
Who's there? Nightmare. Yes!
That's why all of us are here.
Yeah.
You want to understand, to know. then you have to step beyond the walls surround you. Play your father's game. Push the very limits until you're reality itself breaks.
Okay, all right, okay. I'm interested in the pedigree of the team. If it wasn't for that, I'd be like, It's hit or miss. A lot of trailers look like this, no big deal. Like there's that game that just came out on Xbox, the horror game Set on the Moon, which I didn't really care for, too plotting. But yeah, no, I'm very interested because of the team, and so and there's a couple other ones from the Day of the Devs that was yesterday before the show that I do want to bring to your attention a little later in the show. Okay, so Machine says last one's for the night, 2 for Christmas Horror Story. Thank you for that, buddy. Thank you for that support. Let's see. I hope this one gets up there, but a Christmas, a Christmas Horror Story. I'll do it twice. Thank you for that very much, Machine. We sure do appreciate your support here at this show. Keeps the lights on, baby. Yeah, no doubt. Ken Levine's game wasn't there, but a lot of things weren't there. We didn't see Wolverine. We didn't see Judas. We didn't see Corey's game. We didn't see Intergalactic. We didn't see any DLC coming for Helldivers 2. We didn't really see much, did we, from even Xbox? I didn't think Red Sheets, the new Remedy game, looks that good. It didn't look bad, but it looked like it looked to me that game trailer looked like kind of what I said last night. I do remember saying this. It's like the whole value of surrealism, which is clearly what that game swims in, is that it's unique and it makes you go, oh my God, that's so weird. That's so trippy or whatever. But most of their presentation in that trailer of what trippy is like stuff they've done before, the floating bodies, or we've seen that in Kojima's stuff. And we've seen that a lot, actually. Like it just kind of, I didn't get the sense it's like, oh my God, this world is so fucking weird and Doctor Strange and crazy. But I mean, they don't make bad games, Jaffe, Xbox has a bunch of news today. We talked about the big dev direct in January already, but are they going to they have more news than that? Okay. No, I know JSD has 11 on the wheel, Anna, and I'm in. I just don't know what to say. I don't know what to put on I don't know how to solve the problem. He keeps saying Evil Dead. He said The Shining, which was perfect, but I can't give him Evil Dead. I can't do it. It's against the rules. I'm a fair man. Well, KP, it's an interesting point. He says, KP says, he or she says, I think unfortunately Remedy can't catch a break. They always lose money, it seems, right? Remedy can't catch a break because what makes them so good is what makes them so niche, and makes it hard to break out of that and maybe you could argue that their multiplayer shooter was them trying to do that, but they don't know that market. Clearly, it didn't resonate with the people who wanted to play those kind of games. But I think Alan Wake, as interesting as it was kind of slow, and it was brainy in a good way, but it also was never going to be, it needs to be a little bit less art house and a little bit more blockbuster. I don't think they should get rid of the art house vibes, but I think they don't have the alchemy down just right yet, in my opinion, and that's why they get hurt. I am a rule breaker, but not when I'm the game designer and I'm designing the game, and the game says it's got to be a holiday horror film, and Evil Dead 2 is not a holiday horror film. Rocker Matt, so far we have Santa Claus Conquers the Martians is a movie that we're watching. I don't know what the order is yet. Number 2 is Silent Night, Deadly Night from 1984, the first, or 74, I forget. And number 3 that we just landed on is ATM, the horror movie ATM. So There you go. So I didn't play Quantum Break. I did play Max Payne, which I loved. I loved 1 and 2. Jaffe says, JSD, do the ones that loses if there's 2. I don't understand. Thank you for the super chat, JSD. Now you have 12. I don't understand. Anna G, what is the man trying to say? He says, Jaffe, do the one that there's. What do you mean one that loses? Yeah, I'll get the most uncut version I can get for sure. I want to show you though. There was this thing we were talking about, Day of the Devs, and there was a trailer. There were some really neat games that they showed us, and I scrubbed through them. But one of them, I just want to show you one. It was a horror game called. It's like you moo. What the fuck is that? You guys know what I'm talking about? This Day of the. Let me see. They make it really hard to find events. Like I wish I could just go. Oh, I want to go to the Day of the Dev section, but I don't know where to go to find that. What did they show at Day of the Devs? That'll bring it up. Hang on. I know. I downloaded some demos. 1 second. Okay, Moomin Troll. They showed that. I'm not going to show that, but that might bring us to their Day of the Devs page. Yeah, see, it's so lame. That's the one bad thing about it. Okay, so look at this. Look at this thing. It's called Unme. Have you guys seen this? I'll get to that very generous super chat in just a second, and you get 5 picks. I want to talk about your Phantom Mutation in 1 second. One moment, buddy. But first, I do want to say, Unme. Here we go. Let's watch this trailer together as pals do, because this is pretty fucking weird, and I love it. And this was not at the show, but it was the Day of the Dev show.
仕方ないじゃん。思い出せないんだから。一時的な記憶喪失だと思います。
How weird it is.
とにかくイライラしてそれどころじゃないんだって。
Apparently it's like it takes place, she's got like 7 different personalities in her mind, and she's trying to get rid of all of them except one or something. I love shit like this. Now see, this is surreal stuff, unlike the new Control where I go, okay, that's creepy and cool. But the Control surrealism almost felt like kind of off-the-shelf corporate surrealism. Oh, Hellraiser. Fuck, dude. The Hellraiser game I can't wait for. So this is coming out in 2026. Unme. I hope it's good, because it looks like it has the shot to be good. Adventure game where you guide a girl harboring multiple souls within her body through an unsettling mental labyrinth, engaging in dialogue with each soul while making the harrowing choice of which to keep and which to erase in your escape attempt. Come on now, that sounds pretty goddamn good. Listen to this. Let's get some these very generous super chats. Again, I don't know what the fuck. I love you, JSD, but I don't know what the fuck you're talking about. Lolcow host Phantom Mutation, who I think host, it's called Alpha. And Tech was telling me about this fella yesterday. He said this guy does these really cool deep dives into Godzilla movies, like kaiju films. I think this is the guy he was telling me about. And I'm like, why is he doing that on Lolcow? He could make bank on his own channel. I'm like, the Lolcow audience probably doesn't give a shit about that. I said, I mean, I grew up loving the kaiju shit. I loved especially the old school stuff. We had a book that I checked. Me and my friend Jay Stern checked this book out every week. We would alternate just so we could share it. Godzilla book, making of kids 70s. I don't fucking know. It was a series of monster books, and Godzilla was what the fuck is this called? Godzilla book. Let's take monsters. And the thing that really fired my imagination back then was it showed like how they filmed these movies and how like the director would get into, here it is, the director would like get into the water with like fishing boots and shit and direct the actors and shit. It was so fucking cool. But anyway, thank you so much. Great, Jaffe. We don't care. What does that do with it? Yeah, the point is, I have ADD. The point is, Phantom Mutation. Thank you, buddy, for that very generous super chat. He says, happy holidays, Jaffe. Love ya. And Silent Night, Deadly Night is an amazing choice. Well, you get, that's a lot of money, buddy. Thank you for that. You get 20. It's $5 a pick, right? So that's 10. You get 10 picks for the wheel. Am I doing it right? God damn it, Jaffe, I'm tired. I don't know. I think you get 10 picks for the wheel. So put whatever you want on there. But we already got Silent Night, Deadly Night. And then Rocker Matt says Black Christmas 1974. Did we? Christmas 1974. Okay, thank you for that, Rocker Matt. We appreciate it.
The silence is deafening.
And there she goes again. I will make sure to get rid of that for the next year. Maybe I'll just keep it. It's charming or it's annoying. Zoo Punk looks good, Darkness Within. I'm with you on that. Okay, Phantom Mutation gave his to the community. Okay. You have all the Showa era Godzilla films and Takusatsu, like Kamen Rider and Sentai. I think that's cool, man. Jaffe, we love you and appreciate you. Keep the... Thanks, buddy. Take it easy, Tech. Don't throw up on the dogs. Shut up, JSD. JSD says, Phantom, I would recommend Evil Dead 2. Shut the fuck up. We love you. But no, it's got to be a holiday movie, man. We got Black Christmas. Now, by the way, wait a minute. Let me make sure I got this right. We had 3 movies. Oh, we haven't reset it. So now we do have a 4th movie. This wheel will be spun. Right now, we are waiting on the community. Okay, I'm going to pick some community people for the next 10. These will be Phantom's choices. We're still waiting for JSD. Anna Downpour, what do you want on the wheel? Die Hard does not count. It is a Christmas movie according to a lot of people, but it's not a horror movie. Let me just pick 3. Well, first off, if you're going to be here, put a 1 in the chat. If you can watch with us, I don't want to put a movie on if you're not going to be here. Put a 1 in the chat if you're going to be here. And if you're going to be here, I may call your name out and just tell me what you want on the wheel. All right. JSD says, do mine for the community as well. Okay, great. So now, Anna, if you don't mind doing the math with me, how many is that? Okay, Rocker Matt will be here. Machine will be here. How are we going to watch 4 movies? We've done it before. That's why it's a film festival, baby. Gun. Okay. Yeah, it's not just a Christmas movie. It's got to be a horror movie. It's got to be a horror movie set around the holidays. Tech, you're a fucking moron, dude. Don't do that. Your money is the money you just made. Sarah, if you're watching, watch your boyfriend. He's wasting his money. Not that it's a waste to donate it. I appreciate, but it goes right back to you. I'm the one who buys the groceries. Jesus fucking Christ. Now we got to take, like, YouTube gets 30% of our grocery money. What are you doing? But thanks, Tech. We appreciate it, bud. Very, very, very much. We appreciate that, man. Okay, so Anna, we have JSDs and Phantoms, correct? Is that right? So Anna, that's 12, and then Phantom had 10, right? Okay, Tech, thank you, buddy. Okay. The Lodge is great, but The Lodge is fucking demented, and I think it's a little too dark. Like, it gets into some weird fucking territory. You know what I'm saying? Okay, I'm going to let Anna pick. Anna, you said Terrifier 3, all right? What's the total? 22 movies at this point? Okay, so Terrifier 3. Okay? We have 21 movies left. Rocker Matt, pick 1. Machine, pick 1. Who else is going to be here? Human Missile, Gun, pick 1. So now we're down to 21. We got to make this fast, boys. Let's go quick. Let's go quick so we can get back to some game news before we have to wrap it up to the non-members. Although text just guaranteed that there are no non-members. Okay, Terrifier 3. You don't get any votes, Tech. You don't get votes from that. Okay. You get votes from Super Chats only. Terrifier 3. The Shining, that's a good one. Okay, so now we're down to 19. 19. Yeah, The Shining's great. Darkness says Terrifier 3 I'm going to put because the first one's not a Christmas movie. Terrifier 3. Silent. Okay, is it called Silent Night Zombie Night? That's different than Silent Night Deadly Night. Okay, let's roll. Let's go fast. Now we're down to 18. Put a few for Shining. Okay, sure. Let's put so let's go The Shining. We'll do that. We're at 18, so let's go 1, 2, 3, 4. Now we're at 14, and then we'll put, you said put Christmas Horror. We'll put 4 of those. So now it'll bring us to 10. A Christmas Horror Story. So we'll do 4 of those. 2, 3, 4. We have 10 more slots. The Shining is totally a Christmas film. Oh yeah, Violent Night, and then I'll put. You want me to put another Shining? Okay. Violent Night. The Shining. Okay, now we're down to 8. Just call them out at this point. I'll put them on. As long as they fit, I'm putting it on. I need 8 more. I need 8 more. Let's go. Pick up the pace. I put another... okay, Grinch horror movie. Yeah, okay. What is that called? The Mean One, I think. I'll put that twice. Now we're at 8. Then somebody said another Terrifier. Wait, Jack Frost. Okay, yeah, Jack Frost is campy horror. Okay, now we're at 7. Gremlins again, yep. I'm going to put that 3 times for Spielberg. Gremlins and Gremlins. Okay. Now we're at 4. Another Jack Frost. Rare exports. Now we have 2. Now we have 2. The next 2 get on the wheel as long as they fit the criteria, then we move on. The Elf. The Elf is a horror film. You're not making that up? And then JSD says another for the Grinch one. Okay. I will do, I think it's called The Mean One, but it's something like that. I'll find the right title. Okay. I'll put The Mean One. Okay. And then one more for Krampus, and we're going to spin this wheel. And this will be our last movie unless there's a real demand for one more. But, oh, Better Watch Out was pretty good. All right, here we go. Let's shuffle. So right now we have Santa Claus Conquers the Martians. We have ATM. We have Silent Night, Deadly Night. And that will pair beautifully with... The Mean One. There we go. We got the Grinch horror movie. There we go. Okay, so those are our 4 films. If there is a real desire for a 5th film, I can only handle 5 films. If we get $100 by the end of this stream, we're not going to add any more to the wheel. But if we get another $100, that'll bring us to $301. Then, in Super Chats, then we get one more movie. It'll be a 5-movie marathon. A 5-movie marathon. But we're not going to add any movies to the wheel. It'll be one of these, okay? So, but thank you guys so much. It's going to be a lot of fun. That is the Horror Halloween Festival. Shut up, Doug. Doug says, cool, it's done. Fuck you, Doug. Why don't you become a member, you whore? What did Doug say? Doug said something on Super Chat today. It pissed me off, or on some comment today. Some kind of annoying little fucking thing. Yeah, if you donate a fat hundo, you get to pick the movie. As long as it's horror and as long as it's holiday themed. It's got to be those two. If JSD asks for Evil Dead 2, for $100. Nope. I'm sticking to my guns. No. I'd love it. I would love for him to do that. But the end of the day, I gotta be honest. You know, I did think about it though. Doug's not a member. Yeah, he is. Whatever. Shut up, Doug. He said something and it pissed me off today. You have been nice today. I know, but you know, whatever. I get to say things. I've never heard of Alice, Sweet Alice. I don't know what that is. Okay. All right. So, but we got 4 movies. This starts at 11 o'clock for everyone in the Discord. And then tomorrow is just exclusive for Calypso Cult and Above, which is Breakfast with Jaffe at 11 a.m. Okay. Let's move on. I want to show you. Well, let's see what's in the news. I haven't checked the news much today, at least in the last 2 hours. Let's see if anything changed or occurred that you guys want to talk. Or if there's a big game news story you want to talk about, oh, shit. Holy shit. Moneybags McGee coming in with his Moneybags and his McGee. Good God Almighty. Rocker Matt, thank you for that $100 bill. Crisp and sexy. Who's on the $100 bill? Alexa, who's on the $100 American bill? Alexa, who is on the $100 bill?
Benjamin Franklin is on the $100 bill.
Alexa, stop. All right, now we know. Thank you for the Franklin champion. Now we got Terrifier. We got 5 movies coming up for the first annual. Big Cocker Matt, you goddamn right. For the first annual Gabbin and Games Holiday Horror Film Festival. Santa Claus versus the Martian, Silent Night, Deadly Night, 1974. ATM, The Mean One, and Terrifier 3. I want you to think about that. That is some shit, fellas. Thank you so much for all the great, generous support. We very much appreciate it. Really excellent. Thank you guys for supporting the show like you do. It means the world to me. Okay, Ace, I'm going to fucking chop your head off. Now, I won't do it. Hassan might do it. I don't know. That's what I hear. But I don't know Hassan. But I won't do it. No, Machine, Terrifier 3. Terrifier 3 is what Rocker Matt wanted. Alexa, stop. All right, let's check the news. Let's go to the news, shall we? ATM, I don't know. It might have been Machine, Human Missile Crisis. I don't know. I've never seen it, but apparently it's a thriller set at that time. JSD, old so-and-so. I hope to God, if you're married, your wife knows you're spending this money. If we hear, dude, what happened to JSD? We don't see him. Oh, he's in the hospital. His wife found out he was using the credit card and spending so much goddamn money on the stream. Thank you, JSD. We appreciate that very much. He has just dropped 5 gifted memberships to this wonderful, beautiful show. We appreciate that very, very much. Thank you, JSD. You drunk? You 3 sheets to the wind, JSD? What are you drinking, pal? Tech's drunk too. You guys should go out and find a lampshade and put it on your head and be the life of the party. Thank you, buddy. We appreciate it. Okay. Let's check the news. Let's go to NeoGAF, then we'll go to Twitter and see what's happening, if anything is broken as we head into the weekend. Mariachi Legends. This was good, by the way. It wasn't great. Mariachi Legends is a Metroidvania, but you play this mariachi guy, I guess is the best way to describe it. Check out this trailer real quick. I think I'm thinking of the right thing. This might be something different, but I think this is what I played the demo of. Pablo Cruz, played by Tech Protect. No, this is not the demo. This looks even better than what I played. I played kind of a rogue with a Desperado vibe from Robert Rodriguez. This looks cool. Who's this coming out, man? All right, Godslayer, good to see you, buddy. Tech is like, finally my people are being represented. Now, again, this is one of those things that if you played it without kind of the Mexican aspect, you might go, oh, it's just another Metroidvania. But I haven't seen that kind of Mexican lore culture put into games much. I know there was, what was the game made by the Juicebox guys? Besides that, this looks cool. Yeah. What was their thing called? Not one called Luchador, was it? Mariachi? What the fuck was that thing called? I don't know. Anyway, so, okay, well, why did they post this? This was yesterday. I don't think they know when it's coming out this year, next year sometime is what it is. Okay, let's see what else we got. Microsoft demands changes to Call of Duty, noting the off-the-table studio mergers and a complete... Wait, what? That's new? Microsoft believes Black Ops 7 is a good game, but financial performance is below expectations. When lowered last year after Battlefield 6 fell off a cliff. With the state of the franchise, the pressure is on Call of Duty to change its model. They want to see Call of Duty overall move towards a smoother revenue stream and a reduced expenditure pattern. Microsoft also supposedly told higher-ups changes are very much required and nothing is off the table, including studio mergers and a complete rethink of monetization. Good. I love Call of Duty. I fucking love Call of Duty. And I don't really have a massive problem with this year's, although it's not great. It's fine. Nowhere near as good as last year's. But I will say, if they can change the model to be more like Fortnite in the sense that you don't lose things, it's just Call of Duty. There's no sense of, oh, that was last year's Call of Duty and all the shit that you paid for is now useless. That's a big part of it. That like why, you know, I talked about this a couple of weeks ago. I look at Calvin when he plays, my son, when he plays Fortnite, and he's just got years worth of skins. And I look at, you know, my skins in Call of Duty that I've just kind of stopped spending money on because I'm like, in a year, less than a year, it'll be gone. So why would I fucking do it? Why would I fucking do it? Well, that's good to hear. We'll see what changes are afoot. Let's see. What the hell did they do to Lara Croft? Here we go. Here I go. Here. Who is this? She's a sexy lady. What do you want from her? What the fuck do you mean they did to her? She's fine. What do you people want? She's fine. God damn. It's like you'd think the craziest thing is you would think that people don't have free porn on the fucking internet. It's like, holy shit, man. Just, you know, I'm sorry that she's not the level of masturbatory material she was for you when you were 12. Time marches on. She's a very beautiful woman. Are you kidding? I guarantee you, any of these fuckers making these complaints, they don't got a woman like this at home. They've never had a woman like this talk to them, let alone have them at home. And I get games are aspirational and fantasy, but how can you not? If you like women, maybe that's the thing. You don't like women, which is fine. But go play Nathan Drake then. What are you talking about? She's beautiful, beautiful fucking woman. She's athletic, she's sexy, she's in shape. She's got guns. Look at her doing that thing, whatever that is. What are you talking about? She looks like what Jeff Bezos' wife thinks she looks like. Yeah, okay, that's fair. And that woman used to be really attractive, and then she got all kinds of crazy shit done to her face. But yeah, I don't know. Looks shit. She doesn't look average. This is below average looks. Says the guy who has a troll picture. Shut up. God. I don't understand. Let's just assume for the moment that these people we're talking about are real. They're not bots and they're not trolls. Let's assume some of them are real. I don't understand them. I don't understand what's the matter with them. Like, they got to be kidding, right? They got to be trolling. There's no way. God damn these people. They are doing it just to do it. What? I don't even know what that means. Oh, you mean the trolls are doing it just to do it. Okay. I think it looks good. Doesn't look amazing, but it looks good. Like as a game, it's hard to tell. Schreier says Star Wars Fate of the Old Republic will not release before 2030. And even that's optimistic. Yeah, it might, okay. What else? Capcom Grace and Leon sections are almost equally split. Okay. Now, I was interested in that because, I play the Resident Evil games, the remakes, and I love them. And I love the way that the action is split between, puzzles, combat, exploration. The trailer last night kind of made it sound like it was going to be very like when you play Grace in Requiem, Resident Evil 9 Requiem, it's just a totally different slow-paced stealth run from the monster experience. And when you play Leon, it's like an action movie. Have they ever broken it up that way before? Like the other ones, it seems like it's very marbled. It's everything, everywhere, all at once kind of thing. We should just give Lara Croft polygonal titties with the whole cone effect. I mean, yeah, I don't get it, man. I don't get it. But speaking of woman, is Super Sis a woman? Who's Super Sis to Game Boy? Oh, it's the troll. Hello, troll. I did like the new Supergirl trailer, though. I thought it was pretty good. Illuminati, happy to see. What, we have an Illuminati member in here? Or is that local Illuminati? 3 pictures of Millie Brown were just posted in Tomb Raider. He has no control over what the people post on a thread. Yeah, nothing wrong with posting Millie Bobby Brown. What's wrong with that? Okay. Let's see. If I thought Stupid Never Dies wasn't a great trailer, but I thought the combat looked like a lot of fun. Ace Combat, how can you not love Ace Combat? That was cool to see last night. I was excited for that. Look at this. Microsoft announces management changes at Xbox. About goddamn time. It's about goddamn time. Let's see what they're doing over at Xbox. Hey. Oh man, that's nothing. All right, let's go to Twitter. See what the latest and greatest Twitter account is. Don't forget, JoJo D reminds you, pick up yourself a goddamn Jaffe tumbler there, or a Jaffe Sweet Tooth cap for Christmas. Sweet Tooth's Killer Creamery. All the girls will come running. You wear that, they're like, I didn't want to fuck you before, but now that I see you, here are my panties. That's what they say. That's how they say it. All right, let's go to the game section, please. Did this guy? I bet this guy starts going, "What's up, everybody? I'm Damon Hatfield." Let's see.
Requiem. What's up, everybody? Damon.
Yep. Come on, you guys got to figure out a better way to open your shit. It's like, "Sup, y'all? Hey, man. Damon Hatfield here." I mean, you can do a lot of things. Read the Variety Matt Booty interview. All right. I think I might. Let me see if there's any breaking game news first, though. All right. By the way, we are turning this into a members only. Now, in this case, because what we're going to do the second part of the stream, we're going to take a 5-minute break. And after the 5-minute break, I'm going to come back. We'll talk a little bit more, and then we're going to do some gaming. Instead of starting a brand new stream, I'm just going to turn all the chat members only for that one. Usually we make it a totally different show, but since we're going to do more gaming, we'll keep the stream going and just change the chat permissions. But just so you know, let's see. We'll have more stuff next year. We're going to be seeing Forza next year and the January show, it sounds like, which is exciting. Almost seems like today is just, Gears of War E-Day was a no-show. It's still coming in 2026. That's exciting. Maybe we'll see it coming up on the 26th. What else do we got? Madong. Miley Alcock, that's my new girlfriend, reacts to the Supergirl teaser reveal. Yeah, I think she's awesome. I'm a fan. I like her. I love Melissa Benoist, but I'm down for a new take on the character. Yeah, these people just recapping last night like we're doing, so there ain't much to see. It don't taste bad. All right, so before we go to our break and then come back, okay, so Machine says Horizon 6 and Fable are locked for next month. Perfect. I'm getting the TR remake. Oh, I am too. I'm getting both of them. I have no complaints. My complaint has more to do with why people are actually complaining about how she looks. I'm like, come on, man. Bro, I'm not a fucking trouble. You just don't want to be cool with me, so I guess that's friction. You've trolled before a bunch. I don't know what to tell you. Stop trolling. We'll be great. What's up?
Hello.
What do you got? What's happening in your life? Hang on, folks. We got breaking. Oh, Lord. Are you still drunk?
A little bit. Actually, very much. Hello, chat. It's Tech Protect. How's it going, everybody? $50 dono, and Jaffe will do a shot of tequila. I'm setting that goal. I'm no longer his producer, but I love the guy, and he should have a fun time. Merry Christmas, everybody, or Happy Holidays if you're Jewish, or the other one, whatever that other one is. Let's show Jaffe some Christmas love. Let's get his stream supported. You know, Jaffe, I don't know if you've said this before, you know, whether or not you stream next year. Well, you know.
Yeah. Okay.
Give your audience some motivation.
They don't need to see me drink. I was high last night. Yeah, I'll tell you what. If you, hey, Willie Farnsworth, thank you, buddy. We appreciate that. Very, very nice. Thank you, pal. So we got. Let me. But if this is where you leave us, though, if you don't want to watch us play games, you don't want to come back at the end of the break. We understand. But at the end of the break, we're gonna get into some gameplay. However, tomorrow, if you are a Cult Calypso or a Calypso's Cult member or higher, we're doing breakfast with Jaffe at 11 a.m. I'm making pancakes. You can make what you want. We'll watch videos and we'll hang out in the Discord and shoot the shit. And it's a very intimate setting. A wink. And then on Sunday, we have our first ever Santa holiday horror festival, which is coming up. And the movies are now locked. We have I'll change this, but Santa Claus versus the Martians, ATM, Silent Night, Deadly Night, Terrifier 3, and I've forgotten what this one is, but I'll remember. What the fuck was this one? Might remember what the fourth one was?
While you're thinking about it, can I say a cute thing for the chat?
Sure.
All right. I want to say a big thank you to Rocker Matt and JSD and Phantom. Little Jaffe, little Sarah. Did you know she was watching your stream, or we're watching it on the TV in the room? And she was getting in tears for how sweet it is that you're getting donations on your stream. She's like, look, they love my dad. I'm so happy to see the support he's getting. He's doing his most to try and make a stream and do the stuff, and people seem to be liking it. You're making Chris here at the. He's so happy.
I know. Then tell her to come in here, and I want to talk to her.
She can't. She doesn't want to be on. She was in tears.
Okay, well that's not good. Maybe she needs to take some medicine.
Look at my dad.
Little
Dad's so happy.
Oh my god. Listen. I've lost my train of thought. What was the other movie?
She's proud of you.
I'm proud of her too. She's a delight. What the fuck was the other movie? I'll figure it out later. We'll figure it out later. But yeah, sure. Look, if you guys hit up with a $50 super chat, I'll take a shot. That'll be.
The camera's right here. Look. Yeah. Grand Malo tequila drink. It's actually already like a pre-mixed drink, so it's really tasty.
Okay, I'll call you if we make it. People have been too generous already.
I'm sure that will happen. I'll keep it here.
Well, I don't have a shot glass, so.
This is a shot glass.
That's a shot?
Yeah.
Okay. Well, let me tell you what we're going to be playing. But before I tell you, before we go into members only, I do want to leave you with one of the most amazing, wonderful pieces of breaking news that went down today, which is as we head into the holiday season, Satan is, he's starting to lose his grip. He's starting to lose his grip. Here you go.
Come on, man.
You're right.
Leave him alone, Satan, in the name of Jesus. My God, don't you touch him again. You shut your mouth. Ha, ha, ha. Ha, ha.
Have you seen this man's house? Have you seen this man's fucking house? We are sharing the planet, boys and ladies, with NPCs. We have to be. You cannot tell me these are real humans walking the planet. And he's just he's laughing and he's totally making, it's not like he's speaking in tongues, but look at this guy's house. What's this guy's name? Is it Kenneth Copeland? Hang on, Ace, you're driving me batshit. I love you, buddy, but wait. Kenneth Copeland house. Look at this guy's fucking home. This is some crazy. He has made enough money selling his bullshit that this is where he, assuming he's still alive, which I think he is, this is where he resides now. Are you out of your goddamn mind? Are you out of your goddamn mind? Robert Odell says, my aunt is crazy Seventh-day Adventist, and she sent me crazy shit for Christmas. Yeah. Yeah, really, Farnsworth says, this guy is great. I would give him 100 gifted if he streamed on YouTube. Baby, I would. Hell, I want to be that guy. Let me see if I can do it. I want to pretend real quick before we take a break. All right, how would you do it? Because I don't even know anything about religion, but let me pretend I do. Okay, and I want you guys to rate me. Like, do you think I can make a living doing this? Okay. On a scale of 1 to 10, 1 is rubbish and 10 is Jaffe. You got some talent, boy. You need to go into that. Okay, here we go. I don't know why. I feel it coming through me right now. I know. Oh, Jaffe, you had Taco Bell. Ha, 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 ha. Laugh it up, babies. Laugh it up. I feel the Lord pulsing through my veins. It's a very different feeling, I assure you, because I've had a lot of both. It's disgusting, but not when the Lord comes a knocking. Who's that? It's the Lord. And he's got a message. He's got a message for someone in the chat. He's got a message for someone in the chat, and they go by invader. Do we have an invader in the chat? He's got a he's she cook ravapa she cook. Oh, I don't feel so good. But it's worth it. That was I don't know what that means, invader. If there's an invader in the chat, and I hope to God you recorded that, because that was a message directly, not from the Lord, but from one of the angels. Not one of Corey's angels, but a real gosh darn angel, buddy. Good God Almighty. He's speaking through me directly to you. Speaking through me directly to you. And whatever he was saying, it came with love, but it felt like tough love. JSD only gave me a 2? Man, I'm not good at it. I'm going to be good at that. Can you imagine? Look at that house. Look at that that guy's got Cliffy B money. Look at that fucking house. Good God Almighty. Pope Jaffe. Yeah, can you imagine? Yeah, Charlie's Angels, right? Hello, Angels. Hi, Charlie. When we come back from our break, we're going to be taking a look at a couple of games. We're going to start with the Pragmata sketchbook demo from Capcom. We'll take a look at Codex Mortis, which is the first full game ever made only by AI. That's coming up. We will look at some other weird we'll look at Neon Inferno, which is out now. Came out a couple of, last month. Very cool retro shooter, and maybe we'll look at a couple other things. We are going to switch over to members-only chat, but you can watch with the rest of us if you are not a member, but you can't chat. A wink. But what I would say is this. Consider a membership, and don't forget, $50. $50 and I will take a shot and play these games. And I am a lightweight, which I don't know if that's going to be very good or not. I don't know. All right, we're taking a 5-minute break, but if we don't see you, don't forget tomorrow, Saturday, we're doing Breakfast with Jaffe at certain member tiers. Sunday, everyone is welcome. All are welcome. All are welcome to come into the Discord for our Holiday Film Festival, Holiday Horror Film Festival. Thank you guys so much for supporting that. Cannot wait to see you there. I'll work on the sticker this weekend. If you're part of our Discord, you will get an exclusive sticker for being in the film festival if you attend all 5 movies. Okay. Oh, what happened to the religious guy? Ember's Arcade. Ember's Arcade and I started doing some editing work together. He's done some editing for me. We don't agree on a lot of things, but I think he's a good guy, decent guy. We just don't agree on religion, but that's not a reason to hate somebody. Oh. All right. Back. Thank you guys. Back. And yeah, where are the likes? How hard is it to hit a like button? Assuming, unless you're hate watching, and then don't hit the like button. But we literally have 39 viewers or 39 likes right now. How do we have 39 likes right now? It helps the algorithm. There's a 40. There you go. All you got to do is click the button, man. Click the button. 40. Let's get up to 41. Or not. Whatever. Do what you got to do. If you don't like it, don't like it. If you want to help Papa Jaffe out, I'd appreciate it. All right. Back in Alexa, set timer for 5 minutes. She ain't listening. Alexa, set timer for 6 minutes.
6-minute timer started.
If I pay 50, will any of you also do a shot or drink? I will. I can't help anybody else. All right, I'm back in 5 minutes, folks, and we will start playing some games and taking your calls and whatever the fuck you want. Here we go. Be back.
The ground trembles with approaching foes. How will you outsmart them this time? What's your next move, brave adventurer?
God damn. Tex in there crying. Not like he's upset. He's just all emotional and shit. I didn't pop an Addy. No. Honestly, here's what I did. I had to get something to drink. I put some noodles in the microwave. They'll be ready in like 3 minutes. We're going to hang out, and then we're going to start with Pragmata. We'll start with Pragmata. 1 second. Let me change the members-only chat, though. I'm so excited. We got 5 movies to watch this weekend. This is going to be fun. I like the last time we did that. You guys remember that? We did the movie marathon. That was a lot of fun, but it wasn't theme related. So it was kind of any and everything, but it's really, really cool. Okay. We'll start with Pragmata. Have it downloaded. Have you guys played? Has anybody played Pragmata, whatever? Because I always thought, I always kind of thought that mechanically it was fascinating, but but I was always like, are they going to be able to sustain interest in this game? But people seem to enjoy it from at least the people who played it at trade shows. So we will see. We will see. All right, hang on. Let me move this around a little bit. Oh, I know you're joking, M Machine. I struggle with that. Like, what would it be like to be? I would not be a good therapist. It's like, yeah, Jaffe, nobody asked you. No, I know. But I'm saying I don't think I would be a good therapist only because, I don't care enough about people's problems. I just be like, come on, man, really? And sometimes you have to know. You have to know what's wrong with the people. You have to be like, dude, I've seen this 1,000 times. You can sit in here and we can... Yeah, baby. Ace might have to pee? Will you come take over my chat and talk to people for a few minutes?
When you're ready to.
Okay, go. Sarah's going to take over in a minute while I take Ace out, and then we'll do the games. The meditation was good, yeah. But I guess I would just get to a point where I would be like, dude, come on. This is what you need to do. We can talk all day about it. But fundamentally, you must know that this is never going to get any better until you take this specific action. And you can keep paying me. You ever just tell somebody that in couples therapy? You ever just finally just say, enough? Don't come back to me until you've done that thing. Because you're just wasting your money. I don't want to see you waste your money. That's what I would say, Ace, we're going to go out in a second once Sarah comes back. You're legendary. You goddamn right. Hey, KP, stream Metroid Prime. I would, but Calvin is at his mom's house right now, and he has the Switch with him because he and his boyfriend like to play, what's that thing called? Mario Kart, the racing Mario Kart. Mario Kart.
Sarah told me you're going to take Ace out?
Yeah.
I'll take the stream. Come on.
They don't want you. They want Sarah.
They want Sarah. She's coming.
They think you're too drunk. You need to go. You go lay down. They want to talk to Sarah. Alexa, stop. Alexa, stop. And then we're going to play Pragmata. One's in the chat if you want Sarah to be the co-host for the next few minutes while I take the dog out, or two's if you want Tech Protect. We'll let them vote, Tech.
Sarah says she's coming. She's getting ready, but I can hold it down until she gets ready.
You're drunk and you say things I don't want you to say.
I won't say anything crazy.
Let's just see what they have to say. Let's
No,
give the
trust me. I was your producer for a whole year.
Let's give the chat a minute.
Jaffe.
Croduck wants Sarah.
Of course they want Sarah.
Anna wants Sarah. Kate. Oh, sorry, Tech. JSD wants you though.
Sarah's gonna come no matter what.
Fine. All right, one moment, folks.
Yeah, she said she's getting.
I'm going to take the dog out. Tech's going to talk to you. When Sarah's done, she'll talk to you. I'll be right back. I'm sorry for the delay, but the dog's going to shit everywhere if I don't.
He's a good dog.
Be right back.
Hello, it's Tech Protect. I'm here. Get him out of here, says Crodunk. Look, been a long time fan of the David Jaffe stream. I love the guy. He's such a good guy. He provides a good amount of entertainment for us every single fucking week. He's coming out with new shows, new video ideas. I'm so happy. I don't know if it was ever publicly said, I no longer am the producer on the David Jaffe channel. Good to see you, Crodunk. Tech, tell me about what the issue is. Do you or do you not have a drinking problem? I used to be an alcoholic when I was like 19. You know, I was working at the Department of Homeland Security. A friend of mine there was like, let's start drinking. And I was like drinking every single fucking day. It was a big issue. And I stopped. You know, I was like sober for like 3 years. It was a fun time. Now I drink here and there. On my streams outside of the Jaffe channel, sometimes I drink for money, but it's fun. This NPC is a bug. Me? We're all rooting for you, kid. We want you to win. Yeah, look, I'm back in the LCU. For those that weren't aware of that whole arc of Tech Protect with Jaffe on Madhouse over there. You know, I want to make a name for myself on the streaming game and maybe bring some of that clout, if any, back to Jaffe, because he's a good guy. He deserves to have, you know, the channel that he wants to have and stream to the audience he has and be able to afford his life, you know. So if I can help out by becoming a person of something online, then that'd be great. I don't know how these people live with themselves. Oh, who's that? Drink for money. You're going to destroy yourself. I'm not drinking all the time. I've kind of reduced it down just to Fridays. When I first started, I started drinking every single fucking day, and it was like a big fucking event or whatever. But now we're just doing fucked up Fridays on the LCU, and it's a fun time. Actually, do not know that. LOL says M Machine. Trying to skip the dialogue. What are we talking about? Drink for money... +1. Did you get a new mic? What the fuck? No, it's a new mic head, I think. You look good with no glasses. People think I look more angry without my glasses on, so I wear glasses for that. Been there, Tech. Been there. Wait, the show is called Madhouse over there too? No. I do a show over there called Locale Crypt. It doesn't really have its own identity. It's it's still in its like development stages of finding out what it is going to be. Robbo, welcome to Diet Coke Commanders. Hell yeah. Yeah, look, I'm super happy for Jaffe continuing the streaming thing. Back in the day, a lot of people in the community were like, Tech's just trying to make him a lol cow. Tech's trying to do this. Not really. I wanted to see Jaffe make a name for himself and put himself in front of a larger audience to see, you know, is he able to do the streaming thing full time? So, you know, we did a little bit of a stint on the LCU. It was like 3 or 4 months with Madhouse, and now we're back here on the Jaffe channel. And he's doing okay. He's doing okay. It is the holidays. We would love to see Jaffe have a little bit of a Christmas cheer event on today's stream or on the streams coming up, so he can, you know, have a nice Christmas season. You know, get some gifts for the kids, get some gifts for the family. I don't know if he said before, but we might be planning a trip to see the grandparents sometime soon for the Christmas season. I'd be happy to see that. I think I dropped, 15 gifted today. I want to see him do well. I did well on my show on the LCU on Local Crypt tonight. I got a crown, which is like a $500 a month subscription. I got a Pay Pig, another $100 a month subscription. So, you know, if I can spread the love back to Jaffe, I will. He took me onto his stream, allowed me the opportunity to help him out with the analytics background and stuff. And it was good. It was good. I'm so glad to see a lot of the common names I used to see back in the day. JSD, Rocker Matt, Anna G, Rob O, Darth Nugget, who doesn't really normally donate financially, but he's here, you know? Hey, Darth Nugget, you fuck. I think Cody Rhodes as Guile looks kind of bad. Is there a new Street Fighter coming out? Please tell me there's not a new Street Fighter coming out. There's so many Street Fighters. Tech, stop spending money on your caregiver. No, I'm gonna donate to Jaffe as much as I can when I can. He's earned it for sure. You know, he gave me the opportunity to be a producer for his channel for 10 months, right, from January to October. We did okay. I'm happy. It makes me feel happy. Did you already walk the dog?
He just had to poo.
Huh?
He just had to poo.
Oh, okay. Well, Jaffe's almost back.
Although
looks
Sarah
like.
says she still wants to go on camera, so she's coming.
Hell yeah. Darth is a member. I think Darth might have been gifted a membership. I don't know if he got his own. Darth Nugget, if you're a member, go ahead and upgrade your membership to the next tier. Let's see you fucking commit to the channel like you're always here for. Damn, I was watching like an hour in the past, Darth Nugget says. Well, welcome to the future, sir. Welcome to the live stream. Haven't updated anything to my channel in a while. Computer's been on the fritz, says Robbo. Robbo, I still do check out your channel here and there to see if there's no music on there. I'm a fan. We've played some Robbo music on stream before. I like it. It's very interesting. It's not what I normally listen to, but I feel like it has enough production value that it's worth giving it a listen if you guys haven't checked it out before. Welcome to the present, Darth, says JSD. True. Sarah still is getting ready, and then she'll come on to the stream. You guys can talk to Sarah or Little Jaffe, whatever you want to call her. Am I drunk? JSD, you're drunk? We're drunk together, brother. How many shots have I had? Sarah, how many shots of tequila have I had? 14 shots of tequila, and I've had like 6 beers. We're holding down real Mexican-like. I'm going to give you the headset.
No, I don't want the headset. I just want to...
You have to. You're going to be on here.
Who am I talking to?
Well, them, but you can hear.
Well, I don't want to say anything.
You can hear if
You don't want to. Well, you're gonna take over for a few minutes. I thought.
Well, yeah, but now you're back. I just wanted to say hi.
Well, talk to him
Yeah,
while I
just
finish
say
the
hi.
noodles.
Put your headset on so you can hear your mic quality and stuff.
Yeah, I'm just gotta finish the noodles.
I'll be
Okay.
in my room.
What? Come back.
I'm drunk.
Why?
You got this. Say hello and say how happy
Oh,
you are.
gosh.
No.
Say how happy you are they're supporting your dad.
Can they even hear you guys?
Say it.
Go away.
Hello.
You got this.
What was the deal we made?
I didn't say anything.
Get the
It's
fuck
Sarah's
out.
different.
Get away.
Hello, chat. I can't even see the screen. Text so damn small. What the hell? Okay. Hello, chat. Oh my god.
What's wrong?
Okay, I don't know. I was told to come up here
Well, come.
But-
You don't have to. I can sit down.
Well, are you done with your noodles?
No, but talk to them. Talk to the people.
Talk to them about what?
Whatever they want.
So-
Somebody just gave you money or something.
What? I can't even. Hold on. Sorry, chat. I'm fumbling the bag. I'm dropping the ball. Hello.
What's the green thing say?
The green thing? It says, welcome Diet Coke Commanders.
Yeah, that guy just joined the members, so tell him thank you.
Oh,
for
God
shouting
bless. Thank you very much for donating to my
What's
my
his
pop
name?
show. His name's Buff Weeb. Oh, I know this guy. This guy's
Buff
the
Weeb.
LCU guy.
Yeah.
LCU fella. Hello, Buff Weeb. Yeah, a new era has begun indeed. I'm doing okay, Anna Downpour. Hope y'all are well. Everything's good on the internet for y'all. All right, my dad's
really
back,
don't
so I'm gonna
wanna
go.
be there?
No, I don't like being on stream.
All right, move. I got it. I thought you wanted to do it. Oh, baby. Well, thank you, hon. I appreciate it, kiddo. One Buff Weed. Thank you, buddy. We appreciate it very, very much. Is it heir to the stream? She don't want to do it, man. It's tough. It's tough because, you know, I really do not want my kids to do, I want them to be happy, man. So I want them to do things that they're interested in. And, you know, and I get that I'm her dad. And so in there, oh yeah, I would love you up here, Buff, whenever you're ready. So, you know, there has to be a percentage of, I think, her music that she writes is just really fucking good, lyrically, melodically. But even if you strip away, well, yeah, I'm your dad, she's really good. And it's not her job to do anything with that. She doesn't owe anybody anything. She doesn't need to make an album. She doesn't need to go out and get into the music grind. I just want her to be happy. But man, when I hear certain songs, I'm just like, dude, you're so good. You're going to be like Emily Dickinson. You'll be like, well, I'll be dead and gone, including you, and somebody will find your fucking digital tape somewhere in a box. What the hell am I saying? So 55 months. Never once drifted sunk balls. Look. Thank you, Darth Nugget. Thank you, Darth Nugget. Calypso's Colt. You have ascended. You get to come to breakfast tomorrow and basically do this. Well, there'll be pancakes tomorrow, though, you know. So thank you, Darth Nugget. We appreciate that very, very much. Very, very much, buddy. You know we do. Maybe you know. I don't know. Maybe you don't know. Maybe I'll get all touchy-feely like Tacky's all crying tonight. I will say, though, now I'm not a drinker. I don't drink that much. Very rarely. Like maybe once a year. But I like Tech's idea. You know, if you guys want to pay, I'll do a shot of whatever this fuck is. Grand Malo. Sounds like a goddamn Star Wars villain, but sure. In the meantime, I'm not going to eat all night. Just got to finish this noodles. We're going to play this Capcom game in just a second. Well, we're going to play the demo of Pragmata. And then we'll jump around and see some new things as we head into the second part of the show. But you got to just chill with me for a minute and talk to me and hang out with me because I got to finish these noodles because I'm hungry. Just hungry. I can't. No, I'm not going to tell you. Because, you know, there's people I was talking to and thinking about doing something. But I can't share it yet. That's the one bad thing about, or the one great thing about, you know, when you do this is just kind of like, you don't have anybody you have to worry about. You just tell people what you want to tell them. But then when you're involving other possible scenarios in your life, you can't share those until, you know, certain powers that be say, yes, that's the thing we can talk about. Good, Jaffe. What a waste of time. What you just said was a waste of fucking time. Awesome. Eternal says, I had fun with the Pragmata demo. Excellent. That's good to hear. How long is it? Where are the Twisted Metal videos? Well, I haven't made them yet. I made one yesterday live, and I'm going to edit that into a standalone video about the Twisted Metal merch, but I haven't done the other ones yet. I had a nice conversation with Sarah, not Sarah, with Sarah all the time, but with Shannon yesterday, actually. Necro. Thank you for the super chat, buddy. You like my robe? I appreciate that, man. Thank you. I like my robe too. It's my dad's robe, but I guess now it's mine. And I like it. I like the fact that as I've gotten older, I was thinking about making a fucking Gabbin and Games robe. As I've gotten older, and it hasn't been conscious at all. It's not been like, oh, I'm going to go out of my way to, you know, do things my dad did. Not at all. Never thought about it. No, I'm eating noodles, man. But I like the fact that I kind of feel more like my dad, like when he was, you know, alive, obviously, that would be weird, as I get older. I like that. I don't know, just share it. You finished a Kush Pop, says David K. Sticking something small and hard in my mouth to get high. Who am I? I don't know what a Kush Pop is, but good for you. Have I tried Vigilante 8 Unity yet? No, not yet, but I will, because I got your note on that, and that's cool. We'll do game night for sure, Rocker Matt. That'd be cool. Don't forget, coming up next Saturday, not this Saturday, we'll have Mike Arkin on, who was one of the key design brains and the American producer behind the Die Hard Trilogy game on PlayStation. And I'll be playing that sometime during the week to get ready for it. Hopefully we'll see you there. That'll be coming up next Saturday. Okay. I'm done. I'm done eating. Okay. I'm going to take all the meters off the screen. But if you want to super chat, if you want to be a member, we'd love to have you. We would love to, if you want $50, I'll take a shot. Which, again, whatever. I don't have to take a shot. I don't really even like alcohol. But some people think it's funny to see other people drunk, I guess. So, you know, I have a bottle of something right here. Text says it's Grand Malo. So I'll drink that if you want. $50. All right, here we go. This is, let me move the chat over here so I can see it better. We're going to start with Pragmata, okay? Is that acceptable? Is that acceptable? You son of a bitch. You son of a bitch. Hang on. Setting it up, boys. Here I go again. Yeah, Rocker. I know Rocker Matt, but this is a game that is a much beloved game from that era. It's not so much about it being a game that holds up today. Although I think for what it is, like another good example is the Mortal Kombat Jax game, which they just put on the Mortal Kombat thing that came out. And I played it recently, and I mean, again, I don't want to spend hours playing it, but it was kind of cool for its time, you know. Grand Manier, Jaffe, it should be Everclear. I don't know anything about alcohol, Tyler. Tech came in here and dropped this off and said, you should drink this if they pay you. And I'm like, why would they pay me? And they said, well, it's funny. I'm like, okay. Robert Odell says, Jaffe, you never said the new tier of membership started at 3. Well, I love you, buddy, but I need you checked in Mondays, first thing for, you know, a doctor appointment, because this thing right here, it's been up the whole fucking show for the last 2 weeks. $2.99 to watch the whole show. It's right there, baby. It's right there, baby. But still, thank you for considering it. I appreciate it, and thank you for joining. I appreciate it. Okay, let's start with Pragmata, shall we? Here we go. This is the demo that they just dropped at the Game Awards last night. We'll see how it is. It's a slippery and buttery slope. I don't really like alcohol machine. I mean, that's the thing. I don't like pot. I'll just keep doing. Pot, I'll just fucking keep doing. What do you mean that shit is unreadable? You guys can't read that? I spent hours making those little fucking things. Well, AI did. What do you mean it's unreadable? You guys can't, seriously, now I'm worried. I was hoping those would be pretty clear for people. May not be the case. Who knew? I don't know, Machine. I'd be stunned if I drank that and couldn't stop drinking. I think most alcohol tastes terrible. The best alcohol I ever had, hey, Jay Styles, was actually at a Sony sales event where I flew out to maybe Chicago to show off as a tester, but they needed somebody to come play the Last Action Hero game for the salespeople. And I gave it the whole song and dance, and they had champagne after. And I was like, my God, that's fucking great. That's fucking great. Yeah, Anna, the pancake one's great. I love that picture. In my Fantasy Critics League draft, I had to choose between this game with my first pick and Saros. Well, for like what's going to get the critical acclaim? Oh, interesting. Probably Saros. But I mean, I don't think this is going to get, the people who've played this have been very pro on it. Not the demo, but the journalist that played it at the show. The Dark Nugget, the game is depends which one you're talking about. There was a Game Gear version of Last Action Hero that was actually, I enjoyed it, but overall, yeah, not all, but most of what Sony put out, Sony ImageSoft, was just rubbish. We had about Equinox, Solstice, Mickey Mania, Skyblazer, Hook. There may have been a few more, but most of our stuff was crap. I mean, we knew it was crap, but we didn't want it to be. But they just, no schedules, no money. It wasn't like it was really supported internally. Jaffe, are you going to invite Bunny to Horror Fest? Bunny doesn't need an invite. Bunny knows, I'll mention it to her, but I mean, Bunny has carte blanche anywhere and everywhere on this channel. What are you talking about? She doesn't need an invite. Yeah, I did. I was a tester on Cliffhanger. I sure was. Well, Machine, you sometimes think about, I agree about fixing Returnal. That's why I'm excited for Source. How long are you going to compile the shaders for, Capcom? What are you doing? Let's go. Sometimes you consider leaving your job as a therapist and becoming a clown who teaches clown school. Well, see, the problem with that, though, is you need to become a clown first. I don't think they're going to let you teach how to clown around and crack wise and be a Weisenheimer if you haven't actually done the work first. So you're missing a step there. Yeah! You're missing a step there. You got to be a clown. Jaffe, please send Bunny a text. I mean, she'd love that. She wouldn't love it. She's Bunny. I'll mention it to her. She don't need an invite. Bunny Button, goddammit. Somebody mentioned, okay, who else played this goddamn thing? Did anybody else play this, and did the shaders take this long to fucking compile? The fuck is going on in my life? Jaffe says, Matt, there's an option in Steam settings to compile Vulkan shaders in the background. Okay, well, I'm kind of worried it's crashed at this point. I mean, it's not, but what the fuck is it doing? Should I just stop it and rerun it? The line down is moving. I don't think it's moving at all. Oh, this? We all love Bunny. Bunny's amazing. I think the demo's on console. Well, somebody go to Discord and tell Bunny to get in here. She don't need no invite. But I'll give her one. Hope she's well. I think her and Rob, I saw somebody saying her and Rob are going to host a screening of Krampus tomorrow night, maybe? Oh, is that right, Charles? Sony AI slop? Oh, yeah, you kids and the word slop. Does it bother you? Or does it make you feel included when you use a phrase that clearly is overused? Like this, I'm just fucking with you, Charles, but I mean the kids on the internet doing slop these days. Okay, we get it. You like the word. Let's move on now. Pick a different word. We're sick of seeing it. I prefer working with women when it comes to therapy versus men. Oh, fuck yeah, Machine, I agree. Not that I'm a therapist, but I would agree. Not all men, of course. And frankly, if a man comes into therapy and he's not dragged there, that's probably a good thing. Because most men they just, I don't know. I mean, I wasn't raised that way. So all I can tell you is I can only go by what people tell me. And what I hear is that a lot of men are raised by dads or society to think that things like feelings and being self-aware is some sense of weakness. And even being weak is a bad thing at times. And so I just never fucking had that. But it's got to be that, right, man? KP says, my current therapist is a dude. He's great. I've had a good dude therapist a couple times, but I still like women therapists more. I might, Anna. Depends. I might take a walk with the brood. I'm not quite sure yet, but we'll see. But I'd love to pop in for sure. Machine says, Jaffe, I must say, being a therapist, I very much enjoyed your talks with Colin. Oh, yeah. Colin's great. Love talking to Colin. He must be happier than a pig in shit right now with the Mega Man coming out. Nugget says, your dad had you seeing a therapist for most of your childhood. Why? What'd you do? What'd you do, dude? Well, women therapists, though, tend to be like, I don't know. I've always just connected with women better than men. Not all men, of course, but there's a lot of men that I don't know. I don't feel a sense of connection with them. So women I get. All right, here we go. Let me move my beautiful face out of the way a little bit so you guys can see the game better. All right. Well, the image is already barely visible, so I'm going to go a little brighter for the stream. Okay, we'll go with that. It's not great, but confirm F. Oh my God, just shut up with your dumb settings and just let me play the goddamn game. Yeah, whatever. Fine. Really? Jesus fucking Christ, man. Who gives a shit? Oh my God, you guys. Talk about fucking friction. I mean, it's not optimized. It's a demo for a game. It's, it comes out soon though, right? In spring. All right, here we go. This is from the TGA, Charles. They dropped this last night.
Hey, Diana! A little help here? Look out! What are you doing? Diana! Yeah! Tough old bugger. Hey! You gonna help?
1 second.
Yeah, I use my controller. All right, reach the green execution node, move the cursor, connect it to the node to complete the hack. Place it when it needs an open state. Okay.
Diana, I need your hack in here.
So, okay.
Oh, nope.
Find Luna filament can absorb. Okay, so use the upgrade.
More of them.
Got him. I like the little mini game. It's kind of fun.
Be careful. Initiated.
Cool, I like that.
Glad that's over with.
Me too.
So what were you working on?
That's a secret. I'll tell you later.
Drug investigation. No, during, sorry. Sorry. During investigation of abnormalities at the Cradle, Hugh Williams becomes isolated and meets a young android, Diana. The two head to the top floor of the solar power plant to restore the main power so they can call Earth for help. Holy cow, he's in a pickle, isn't he, boys?
First, we get the power on.
It does feel like very vanquishy. I was glad to see last night at the Game Awards, though, that it's not just like set in this kind of sterile world, or if it is, there's like a holodeck section that sort of looks like you're in Times Square, which is nice variety for a game like this. Right, can you, what does that do? Okay, you auto regen. Ammo, so if you just waste it, at least with this gun, it regens. Okay.
Don't look now, but we got company.
You really sure you worked here?
What? Is it my fault?
Dodging consumes thruster gauge. When the gauge falls, you can't do it. So fuck off. Hold B to repair suit integrity. Okay, can we do it again? Oh, the Times Square thing was in there. Times Square was in there for a while. Now, what does that do? Wait, that's... Okay, that's... Both of them take out. That doesn't take it many. Okay. So there's no map. There probably is a map in this game, though. Maybe not. Let me move my face too. There you go. It may have been in a big city. I don't remember. This has been, you know, teased for quite some time. I guess can't get in there. Where do we go? I have to assume I need to go that way.
It's locked.
I can open it.
Okay. Press the prompted buttons in order from the ring outward. Inner ring is... Well, that's not... Oh, the outer ring inward.
Emergency lockdown for this area has been disabled. To restore full functionality, please reboot the main power terminal on the top floor.
There we go. First one down.
This is a PS5 launch tease? Jesus Christ, man. I had, when we were in couples therapy, I had a therapist and my wife had a therapist, and then sometimes we put them together. Didn't save the marriage. I think the best thing a couples therapist can say is, why do you want to save the marriage? So, the marriage shouldn't be saved. Sometimes it should. More often than not, maybe not so much. It kind of depends. What the fuck am I doing in this game? The therapist that I saw, they were married. Actually. Frontal suppression fires, shockwaves. That's a shotgun. Okay.
That one's not that good at long distances.
Okay. Let's hang out together, shall we?
Knew it. How you like me?
Look out! Watch out! There's more! Look out for targeting something. Look, you, look! I got him!
Step off.
Too.
I don't know. Try scanning. Q, there's a terminal.
I know it's over there. I just want to get this before it goes away if it does. Oh, it's not going to let me.
Emergency lockdown for this area has been disabled.
What do you mean,
That's
Darth
two.
Nugget? So far, it's pretty cool, Robert Odell. I like it. I mean, it's hard to know if it's going to be something that if it's going to wear out its welcome. Like, are they going to be able to find enough interesting stuff to do with this mechanic? But so far, it's very fresh, very interesting. Hacking nodes have special effects that trigger when passed through. Passing through multiple nodes of the same type increases. Okay, all right. Okay, all right. I like it. A hacking node temporarily increasing damage dealt. Repeated use of the same enemy reduces effectiveness. Passing through multiple nodes. Okay.
We can use this to hit harder and keep things faster.
Just the people art will make. Oh, the lolly stuff. Yeah, but she's not a lolly, is she? I thought lolly was meant to be someone that was designed to be
Eat us
like,
again.
like an adult that looks kind of like a kid, and it's kind of like a
whatever. Let's just get this over with.
Sexual thing. It's just a kid. It's the same thing.
Get ready.
This frickin' thing is tough as hell.
It's way stronger than walkers.
Oh, I don't have what I need to. I don't have any repair cartridges.
Online. Jump, Q. Q.
I die?
Get some.
I think she's a robot. I think she's supposed to be a robot. And I wonder how many of those people do that to troll versus actually are serious. I don't fucking know, man. Things at the solar plant are, in a word, quiet. Grunts like us, well, we show up in the morning and check out what the bots have planned for the day, and then, well, we spend the rest of the shift trying to look busy. Get you thinking. We're both engineers, but you ended up on the front lines of lunar development. Me, well, I wish I could be out there too with you. What a chum.
Bots did all the work, leaving him bored to tears. Man, cry me a river.
Yeah,
Are you
fucker.
bored too, Hugh?
Nah, I'm good. Kinda.
Warning, anomaly detected. The power plant has entered emergency mode. Cradle power outputs 35%. To restore, restart the main power.
Hard to get bored keeping up with your chit-chat.
That's been right. I'm pretty much out of health. But I don't have anything for my suit. I need to find something. Oh, I lost my gun? The gun's go. Where'd my gun go? What's this?
That's a lot of lip.
Yeah, but I still need something to fix my suit, dude. Already been down there. That's the hard part. I don't have a map, so I don't know if... No, I have not.
Use that one up close.
Well, David K., thank you for the super chat, buddy. Appreciate it, man. Appreciate it. Thank you very much. Thanks, David. Yeah, no, it is looking full 2006. I need to machine. I like the hovering mechanics.
That's a lot of lip.
It is. Can somebody give me something I can use to fix my goddamn spacesuit? I literally have 27 hit points. Don't make me go through all that shit again. Come on. Come on, man. Why didn't your Prince of Tides Oh. Well, she actually died. But, you know. But I appreciate the reference to the book and the film.
Targeting sensor.
I was back on this thing.
Now it's my turn. Yes, that's that.
That's a lot of limb. What are kazooies?
This will make it easier to hit things harder.
Can I not take it? I'm like, it's going full, maybe?
Intruders detected. Please remove them from the premises.
Oh, they keep cans cold. definitely makes you want to do the shield hack if you can. Yeah, I got you. Oh, how, okay, beer. When you say niece, I'm like, oh, she's like 6 years old, but now you're saying beer. Like, I hope she's not 6 years old. Alright, here's where we fucked up last time. Or I did. Shit. I like the mechanic. I don't love this kind of sterile environment. That just doesn't, for me personally, never really works for me.
Emergency lockdown for all on-site locations has been
I
set.
did play the Terminator
Please
game. I
complete
played for about
manual
30
reboot
minutes and I
of power
returned it.
plant
Hang on,
controller
restore
to fully
power.
restore
Okay.
operations.
All right.
It was absolutely not a bad
where do we find the
game.
main
It
power
just
terminal?
was very basic, and my feeling on it was like, if you're not a huge Terminator fan, it probably feels not really worth the money. I didn't dislike it though. I mean, it was well made, and you know, there were some neat things about it, but it just was too straightforward. It was my feeling, and I just couldn't really connect with it. Kind of felt like especially compared to something like Iron Meat or whatever, similar games. Protect and carry increases. Oh, okay. Cool.
This should help me keep going.
Yeah, that's what it does. Idiot. Yeah, you probably couldn't actually get that on a console, but in terms of like its level of, like, you expect more of a modern, like even if you look at something like Iron Meat, there's a sense that game is, you know, built with modern retro audiences in mind, but this just kind of feels like, no, we're not going to add any leveling up system, or we're not going to add any kind of meta to it. It's just kind of very straightforward, which is not bad, but I don't want to spend too much time or money on it then. I don't know. I played it on normal. Right, yeah, like we were talking earlier. Mutant Mo says I'm getting that served up with Cosmic Infinity, or whatever, Cosmic Inferno, whatever the fuck it's called. I love that game, but even that game though has more to keep you interested than Terminator. Like there is like a kind of a level up system for each character, and the characters feel very, very different. And they do feel different in this game too. Like I played John Connor as an adult in the future, and I played his mom in the 90s, and you know, that was cool, but it wasn't enough to keep me interested. But I don't know, I mean, you know, some people I'm sure fucking love the thing. I don't know why I'm collecting this shit. It's not like I can go to a store and this demo. It's just kind of a habit at this point, you know? Oh yeah, I was gonna play some Neon Inferno tonight, or if not tonight, this weekend. Yeah, it's I played the demo, I liked it, but I haven't played the full game yet, but I have it, and I'm gonna play it this weekend. But what I played in the demo I thought was really interesting. I don't know if I'm ever going to be good enough at it, because there's a lot of focus on sort of shooting into the background and dodging foreground and background at the same time, and I'm not entirely sure that's where my skill set lies, but I'm going to try it. Escape hatches are checkpoints. He can return. Okay, Diana must hack to activate it. You can return to shelter via escape hatches. Your suit will recover. You can upgrade in the full game. Okay, at these shelters. All right, cool.
The station's lasers got you last time. What happened? It's all about the timing of your jumps, Hugh.
It's kind of cool.
I get that. I just gotta get used to it.
It's weird she remembers that. I mean, it's not weird, but it's interesting. Oh, that's cool, Eternal. I don't like that guy. I don't like Jason Schreier all that much, frankly.
The suit.
I didn't say that, did I? Wasn't paying any attention.
Get ready.
There's a lot of good risk and reward in this game, which is going to make things hard for me because I always like to risk it. I don't play conservatively. Oh, I see.
Get ball.
Jump, Hugh. I got it.
How you like it?
It's kind of cool. I like it.
What the heck's going on with the bots here? They all got haywire or what?
I don't think they normally attack humans.
Yeah, well... We better get in contact with Earth before it's too late.
Got it.
Kind of cool though. I think I'm gonna. So far, it leaves a really good impression. We'll see if we can maintain it.
Now that. Yes, that's that.
It is fun so far, Crowdon. Yeah. Like, I mean, it's a demo and it's early, so I don't know if the game would be fun, but the demo,
Hurry and contact Earth.
I'm enjoying quite a bit. It's really good. The key to living on the moon is eventually blah, 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 as fat as blah, 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 blah. Nobody cares. I'll take that. Hey, shout out to Calypso's Cold. Thank you so much, Jay Styles. We appreciate that very much, buddy. Thank you. Jay's always such a good supporter of this show. We appreciate Jay Styles. And I want to say his girlfriend's name is Ashley. Am I getting it right? I think it's Ashley, but my memory, I don't think it. Maybe it's Ashley. Girlfriend Ashley, regardless. Thank you, buddy. We appreciate that support, man. It's like, her name is Francis, you son of a bitch. The run cycle reminds you of Metal Gear 5? Huh. We're reading, yeah. Oh God. this.
Walkers are pretty crazy.
Ashley, that's right. You goddamn right.
Knocking out big tasks.
Actually, this cutscene of these holographic people talking about the robot. Ashley, buddy, that's for you. Oink. Oh. Here it comes.
They got it covered.
There are no kids here, but if there were, they could probably handle them too. And with Edith managing the lot, they're always there when you need them.
Man, what should we do? It's just so much easier to let the walkers handle it.
Well, I mean, there's still plenty of work that only a human can do. Like thinking up new innovations, or new business ventures to explore. But anyway, enough slacking. Time to get back to crunching those lab results.
No, don't play it again.
Walkers are pretty crazy. Handling small stuff.
Shut up, Stick Solid. You're going to hell.
There are no kids here.
J-Style. Well, now Ashley's just become my favorite lady on the internet. She says, give him 20. You goddamn right. Thanks, Miss Ashley. We appreciate that, buddy. There ain't many spouses or significant others of people that when they're wanting to super chat YouTubers, most of them are like, what are you out of your fucking mind? Don't get that idiot money. Thank you, Miss Ashley. We appreciate it. Okay.
I hope dropping down here somehow leads us back up to the top floor.
Yeah, I hope so.
Maybe there's an elevator up ahead.
Her voice is kind of okay for the character, but this goes, seems like such a dull dude. Oh God, better fucking take it in. More.
Wow.
You think Stephen Hawkins it's short for that reason? I don't know, man. I mean, again, you may love it. Not everybody. I don't think it's a bad game. I just think it's pretty straightforward. But yeah, it could have been that reason, I guess. Okay, what is this?
Intruders detected. Please remove them from the
I can't help you, Stick Solid, if you're so indoctrinated by Fox News that you think anything I think is a problem. That's a you problem, pal. But we love you.
Nope.
I did see Brokeback Mountain in the theater. I didn't like it. That was boring. But not because it had anything to do with gay people. Just kind of a boring movie. That was smart.
I'll hack the list if you're ready. Are you there yet?
Not sure. Starting to feel a bit lost.
No, I get it's a retro game, but I'm a retro gamer. I like retro games, but they still have to kind of show up to compete with other retro games. Like compared to like Shinobi or Iron Meat even, which is the closest comparison, maybe even Neon Inferno. There's stuff about those that are, you know, it's still very retro, but it also takes into account the fact that people, you know, look for different, you know, they've kind of grown out of it being super simple and super straightforward only. Or Rage, but yeah, I'm curious how it's going to do though. I'm curious what other people think. This is the next job for the baby in Death Stranding. Death Stranding 2, and then she came and made this.
Lockdown disengaged. Reconnecting primary power. Energy levels at 30%.
You know what I don't get
20%.
about I mean, maybe it'll get better this game. I like the gameplay here a lot. So far it's unique and compelling.
60%.
I do not like the world. Like, it's not really interesting to be in this world. It feels very dull.
Connection. This is Edith. Unregistered.
Oh, okay, so
guests
Silver
are
Surfer
forbidden
you
from
do
this
have to
area.
unlock. Okay.
Initializing sector guard protocol.
I thought you did, because I was like, I haven't seen him, but I saw it in the trailer last night.
Targets identified. Neutralizing threats.
Neutralize us?
Looks like we're gonna have to fight our way through. Get ready. Have any idea what the hell this is?
Never seen it before.
No, it's not one of your pot buddies? Then I guess we can just go in blasting.
Be careful.
Oh, I have to hack. I didn't even notice that.
Where'd they get all those missiles? Lucky us, right?
Get ready.
Not bad. Yeah, let's keep...
Stay away from the red circle. You, close in on it.
Take this!
Take this? Who wrote this? 5-year-old?
Just like that, you.
This ain't over yet.
Be careful. You, watch out.
Hey, who are you pushing around? Dirty bastard!
You, let me try. Overdrive protocol initiated.
Whoa! Where did that come from?
Look, I think it really did something.
Yeah, not bad.
Initiated. I got it. Look out.
Oh, he's got it on the back. Cool.
How you like this?
I like the mechanics in this game. It's cool.
You, close in on it. Now's your chance. Get it where it's sweet, you. Incoming. Here it comes.
Good dance. It's okay. We'll get another shot.
Let's go, Tommy. A little bit more.
All right. It's over.
Energy levels restored.
Yeah, Yeah, baby. We did it. This is how we say good job.
I like this. I do like it, Robert. Yeah, it's cool. I like the world. I mean, I don't like the world, but I like the relationship between the characters. Seems like it's going to be really interesting. Oh, it's over. It's got to be over.
All right.
Oh, good.
Time's up, kiddo.
Oh, maybe not.
Show me what you were working on.
Yeah, let's see the drawing.
Okay. Here.
That's right, Jay.
Take a look.
Hey, it's solitaire, but you have to play it really fast. What is that? iPhones? April. I like this game. I like this game. That was good so far. I do want to see, you know, I'm more curious about what the other levels will be in the worlds, but it seems like they're not going to just keep you locked to a space station, or at least visually a space station. But I recommend you guys play that. It's actually a great deal of fun. And I know that this has been in production for a long time, and I could see a game like this, like maybe it took them a while to really find that really fun moment to moment. Oh, you got a special suit? Really? I didn't see that. Oh, new scribble suit. Oh, I see. New ability, fast moves unlocked. Dodge before. Oh, okay. Charge piercer. Okay, well, I want to see. I'm not going to play the whole thing again, but I'd like to see what these changes are. But I like this. Well, see, Human Missile says, I'm not sure I love the hacking mechanic. Until you play it, like, I get it. Because when I saw it and I heard it described, I'm like, that seems kind of cool, I guess. I don't know. But, yeah, when you play it, though, it's kind of like, oh, that's really fun, actually. But maybe it'll wear out its welcome. I don't know. I just want to see what the outfit looks like, and I want to see if I can do the dodge. All right, fun. Oh, cute. Look at him. Got a little head there. Let's see if I can dodge. There's no lock on them, so. Come on, buddy. Start your programming. It's time to attack. You've gone through the timing. Dude. There we go. Okay, all right. Okay, all right. Yeah, there's more flow when you play it. I get it. And even Eternal, who likes it too, says, yeah, when he saw it, he wasn't sure he was going to like the hacking. That's cool. I dig it.
Hey!
All right, that'll be it for this game, though. But I recommend playing this demo. That's really fun. Really, really good. How do I end it, though?
You go. Diana, I need your hack in here.
Let me hack it one more time. Because this is the thing. Like, I wonder if you... Okay, you don't get any more damage if you go longer. You just have to go through the blue stuff. So...
On it. Nope.
Let's see.
More of them?
Get ready.
Nope.
Needs a melee.
These are shooting to me. Glad that's over with.
Me too.
So what were you working on there?
None of your fucking business.
That's a secret. you later.
Okay. Phase 0. I don't know. Let me check it real quick. I don't know if I may have downloaded it, but not played it. That was very. It's rare I'll play a demo and be like. I mean I think it's because that gameplay feels so different that when you play it, it's like, oh, that's pretty good. Like that feels really different and fun. So yeah, cancel. I'm gonna uninstall it, but I recommend it. Give it a try, you guys. And I have to assume it is on console. I imagine this is on console. Wait, no, I don't want to run this already. Yeah, confirm. Uninstall. All right, let's try. This was interesting, but let's try Neon. No, I have the full Neon Inferno. I need to download that. Maybe I'll play it later this weekend then. Let's try. What is this game? RPG roguelike cooking casual. Welcome to Bistro. I don't want to play this right now. Maybe later. Let's try this. Which demo are you talking about, Machine? Desert Bus? Oh, I mean, I haven't played it. I know what it is. It's just driving the bus, right? My understanding is this is just a bunch of mini games. I don't fucking know. I saw it online. I downloaded it. thank you. I don't think I will. I'm trying things, Stick Solid. That's what, you know, one-time designers and just people who are curious do. They try things. They experiment. They see what's different, what's unique, what's cool. That's how you do it, baby. That's how you do it. Okay. Here's what I'll say. What time we got right now? It's 6:30 here. I'll go for another, if you guys want to do another half hour, we can either play episode 3 of Dispatch. We can play Neon Inferno, the non-demo version. I'll download that. Call of Duty. But it's $50. $50 super chat in the next 5 minutes. Which you don't have to do. I'm just saying, you know, it's Alexa, set timer to 5 minutes. But don't forget, you guys, tomorrow is Breakfast with Jaffe, right? So hopefully I will see you guys. If I don't see you anymore tonight, I will see you. I'll see you there. I'll see you on that show. That's 11 a.m. And then the next day, we've made our movies. Man, we got 5 movies. I'm so excited that we'll be watching on the Discord at 11 a.m. starting on Sunday. I don't know what the order is. I got to put the order together. But we have Santa Claus versus the Martians or Conquers the Martians. Terrifier 3, I think, is one of them. Silent Night, Deadly Night. ATM. And there was one other, but I have them all written. down. 11 a.m. California. So that's Pacific Human. It's not going to be $50. Yeah, no, I can't help you. That's how much it costs. Stick Solid. That's how much it costs. I don't set the rules. I don't set the prices, baby. I don't set the prices, man. I just show up, man. That's not me. Can't blame me for that. I got to go back to play some Dying Light. I got to start from scratch, though, because I've kind of forgotten about what it is. This is kind of a very strange little game. What are they calling it? Restory, where you work in the early 2000s in like a video game repair shop, and they bring in like just old like PlayStation games and joysticks from the Atari and shit. It's kind of neat. It's a neat idea. Let's see. Oh, you guys aren't seeing the screen. I'm sorry. There you go. My God, this game deserved so much more love. Just the art style. I get it wasn't the world's best game, but I don't know why this game did not get more people talking about it. And I haven't even come close to, I don't think it's very long, but I haven't finished it. But it is just so cool, man. In the art style. Check this out real quick if you haven't seen this. I'm going to skip a lot of the cutscenes, but you'll see. The cutscenes are done pretty well, too, though.
Earth, the third planet of our solar system. In the short time since we were discovered by our extraterrestrial friends, our society has undergone countless changes for the better. Thanks to them, we have reached new heights of progress and modernization. And from this point on, their involvement with us is guaranteed to shape our lives for generations to come.
Oh, that's true, Doug. I heard about that, actually. All right, you get the let's move on now. Let's get to the game, please.
There they are! Stay on the flanks! Don't let them get around us! Echo, stay on Foxtrot! Roger. Echo 2, Echo 3. This is Echo Leader. Need support.
I mean, it feels like they made the whole thing like out of miniatures. I don't know if they did or not. Alexa, stop. And then the bosses are really cool. There's like guys in giant monster suits as the bosses. My face is not attempting to ignore it. It's me looking at it and going, do I have any ideas on how to monetize your idiocy? That's kind of what you're saying.
Flying saucers straight ahead. Beginning evasive maneuvers. Fox 3, proceed. Delta, approach. Watch the cannons among the blockades.
Yeah, the young kids will be like, what the fuck is this? Maybe. I mean, all right, you get the idea. Okay. All right, fellas, I think that's going to do it for tonight's show. I will be back tomorrow with lunch or breakfast. For me, it's breakfast. For you guys, if you're not on my coast, it's lunch or whatever. But we'll be doing that tomorrow, starting up at 11 a.m. on the Discord if you are a Calypso's Cult member or higher. If not, hopefully we will see you in the movie marathon coming up Sunday. If not, we'll see you next week on Gabbin and Games. Be well, be safe, have a great weekend. Good luck being out in the crowds if you're shopping and whatnot. And thanks for all the donations and support today and conversation. I appreciate it very much. Yeah, it's brunch. That's true. And I will see you guys. I'll see you guys soon. Bye, you guys. Thanks, everyone. Thanks, Anna. Much appreciated, buddy. And of course, thanks, Eddie T.